Good morning. It's a beautiful out and it's another W League Sunday. We are being hosted today by OverlordWhale and I am Ennui and I'm joined tonight this morning by LightPinkYoshi. How are we all doing here?
Hi, I'm LPY. I'm alive. I already overslept one thing this morning, so we're doing well.
I'm Overlord Whale. Yes, it's wonderful to be awake today. It's fantastic. I'm at an early stream yesterday so that I wouldn't do a late night and be dead tired for now.
Yeah, that would have been
I
smarter.
I made the poor decision of deciding that I was going to try and beat Rykard in Elden Ring last night
uh,
at about midnight, and so I went to bed at like 2, I think.
ah,
But
Ooh.
hopefully we see equally thrilling battles this morning. We're going to be starting at table 3 with the players shown here: Zil Bilanok, X. I want. Is there a good
I
way
just
to
call him
say
sad.
this?
I call him Kent because his name is Kent.
I don't think anyone. I don't think anyone would know like what you're
Yeah.
saying though if they
We
missed
can
this
call him
intro.
4D. We can call him
It,
4D.
it
True.
or Xenia.
Yeah, there's a lot of names we can
I
call
gotta
him.
say, good taste in favorite Mahjong Soul characters there. Neil Freeze and Masa. The only player here that I am familiar with personally, who I've seen play a lot, is Masa. What do y'all think we need to watch out for here?
Well,
Oh, I mean,
go
oh,
ahead,
go for it,
Yoshi.
Will.
No, no,
No,
go ahead.
no, no. All
All right, all right. Well, to my understanding, Masa and 4D are both the biggest powerhouses so far on paper. They're both like I think plus what is it, plus 60 or plus 70? I can't remember points overall. It's ridiculous.
I'll pull
It's
that up real
so
fast.
that's gonna be really exciting to see if they both can't get first. It's not allowed.
I agree. Yeah, Masa and 4D are second and third respectively
Well,
at 74 and 72.
And Masa was the overall like player with the most points last season. So keeping it strong a second season in a row. Neil Freeze here is on In the Name of Hades, who I think is in a position where they need like a pretty big bounce back here. So it'll be interesting to see if that affects how they play this game.
Yeah, it's been quite unfortunate for them. And I love
Hmm.
their name, so it's been a little bit sad to see, but they do need quite a few points to
Yeah.
start coming their way. There's still time, but
Yeah,
like
there's still time. There's still time.
there's not a lot of time.
I've always found though someone's playing a little bit from behind, even from the beginning, can make the whole game chaotic from the start to finish.
Yep. And we will see how that translates because Zeofreeze is also the at least just looking at our stat cards, a very aggressive player with a 26% win rate. That is more hands than you expect a player to be able to win in like flat circumstances.
Yeah,
I mean, still less than Zil Bilanok, who has a 28% win and a 17% deal in. That is as aggro as I think maybe I've ever seen.
You know what? It's still
yeah.
10% gap, therefore it's
Have
fine.
they never simoed or damad? Wait a second.
I
It,
believe their stats are pulled from Ricci City, which doesn't have
Oh, okay, that makes
information
more
available to
sense.
us.
All right. Well, the game has started, so I'm gonna pull us in. All right.
Alrighty, and I see an immediate terminal Ryanman call.
there has been a chi before we even got to the table. Our first dealer, though, as we load in here, is going to be Zil Bilanok.
Yeah, and it looks like it's immediately a immediately a very reasonable chi, given that Neil has two Wests in hand as the Seat Wind and two Dora in hand. Looking to pick up a quick 3900, but Zil Bilanok's hand looking like it's going to just progress kind of naturally towards like a Tanya Pinfu.
Mm-hmm.
At two Shanten currently. I hope. Maybe.
Yep,
Yes.
Masa's on our right, starting off in the south seat. Does have two Yakuhai pairs. Maybe like could play this for now a fourth pair. Decides to play off the south. Oh, the south already died before you get the chance to pawn it. That would make sense.
Now,
Uh,
and the Haku actually discarded earlier as well. So couldn't see when the Haku pair was in hand and if Masa had a chance to call it, but just kind of
Yeah.
unfortunate timing there.
Yeah, it's like I wonder if he declined on one of those, because otherwise this is very like unfortunately like a very unfortunate string of draws.
Yeah.
Usually you just toss those tiles back immediately, especially with the Sal's, like not even let them build up to a pair.
I think he had to intentionally say no to both from what I remember the starting hands are,
Okay.
which is interesting.
Yeah, and this is gonna be Ishanten here for Zeal Billanak. Looking for just headless. Oh, decides to
Oh,
take the
I like
Novaton
it.
weight instead of the
Yeah.
double Rion Men. Feeling
It
that
always
he
makes
may
me happy.
be more likely to get the 3/6 pin than to fill it. Also gets Tanya a little bit more often this way.
Mm-hmm.
And gets a better weight on
Oh.
basically every draw. And here we go. No Tanyao, but
But
you still get the
Yeah.
Novaton weight in your dealer.
yeah, yeah.
But like, what if you took two Sotanki for the meme sushi trap?
Yeah. Or what if you just, hoped for Tanyao? Just never reaching.
Holding for Tanya seems a little bit aggressive or a little bit greedy.
Yeah, that's
given
a
that
little
there's-
too much.
Yeah.
There's
I
still
don't-
3 tiles left in the wall here for Zill to pick up.
Yep. And also, I mean, it's like it's possible that we see. Ooh, that is wow. Neil Freeze deciding.
That was a interesting toss.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
it was
safe. It's
sketchy, too.
safe.
Yeah.
It's very safe.
There's the 6-0.
I'm wondering
Found
if
the
that just
Tanya.
means they got to be hard folding then.
Yeah, which honestly, from their situation, I'm not sure. Because, I mean, West Dora 3 is something that could very reasonably have been
A push, yeah.
filled out this hand.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
Yeah,
it was still, like, not Tempai, and you still have to get exactly the West, so.
Yeah,
Would've
and
been
it's
a
kind
little-
Might be
of
worried about pushing
that's
some of this
unfortunate.
Manzu.
Yeah, so it looks like he's just going to be taking the safe folding out.
Mhm.
We haven't really looked at 4D sad. Yeah.
40's
I don't-
hand, yeah.
Yeah.
40's hand is going nowhere fast. I don't imagine we will see the 6 dot fall out of their hand. Yep, especially
Yeah.
not now.
I mean, with the I mean,
Oh,
they're back to
actually.
they're back to an Ishanten actually. So
Oh,
if they can find it in them to push the 1 pin, they could actually decide to just take a potential Tempai.
they
would've
might
been Senpai
pwn
already.
here for Tanyao too.
Yeah, they've already cut 2 6-0s, the major thing. So
Mhm.
most Tempais are going to end up being furry 10. And actually, they've already cut a 2 pin as well. So pretty much every Senpai is going to be furry 10.
Well, furry 10, shmurry 10.
Yeah. It doesn't really matter if you're Senpai at the end. Got a round to go. We see not really too many of those 3/6 pin have been drawn. Just not quite finding the win here for Zill. But I mean, 3 Tempai payments is about as much as you'd win off this hand. Anyway.
Well, Masa's
Actually
Tempai
more,
for Sancho.
probably.
Oh, yeah, Masa did get Tempai. Good for Masa.
Oh wow, nice, good for them.
And could have
the
won
right
Dama,
last
but all the
moment.
3-mon were already gone.
Yeah. Very nice Mawashi out there to pick that up. Was willing to push the 1 pin for Tempai.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a little bit brave, but paid it off for him.
Wow. What
That's
a
a
fantastic starting hand here for Zill. I mean, Ishanten already.
Yeah, and with the South being the first draw, it was actually a double reach chance.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. Ricci
Alrighty.
Pinfu, Dora 2.
Doesn't
Oh,
take
good.
it.
Tanyao,
Dama.
possibly. Ooh.
I hate this Dama.
I hate this Dama too.
Just slam the button. It is turn 1. Unless it's gonna be some wait 1 turn BS.
I guess they're waiting for the Apeco upgrade, but like I don't do that. You're giving away
No.
information you don't need to.
Oh my god.
Oh
Surely.
god. Surely. Sure. No.
Okay.
Oh god, they're so
Okay,
greedy.
So now at least it's like Dama manga, right? It's been Fedora 3.
Yeah.
But
Well,
like,
and Tanyao 6 pin.
yeah. But like before, like winning 5,800 with this hand would be so sad.
Yeah. Dora,
Like prior to drawing
Pinfu.
the red 5 on.
But you see, if you Ricci this, it could be Hane.
Yes. Math wise, like if you have Dama 4 Han in the first row on a Rionman, like Ricci is still plus EV.
Yeah, this is still
Especially
huge.
turn 2.
Yes, but even
Also-
like by now, like you
yeah.
sumo often enough for Hane or get Ura that like it's still good to Ricci. Even though
Also,
you're
the
breaking-
that's gonna hurt. Now, a question
Hey,
even is
Lamau.
like
Just
when you
out of
think about it,
nowhere.
if you Ricci early, the 9 becomes like the 9 dots like hypothetically just safe to throw because no one has anything
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, a 9 pin's absolutely a tile that just gets randomly cut because no one has anything better if you reach it out on turn 2.
Yeah.
But you know what? It works out with this.
Yeah.
Yep, and we're going into repeat 2 and building a pretty nice lead here. And is dealt another beautiful hand.
Yeah, this one a
Masa
little bit less
though.
expensive.
I like Masa's hand if they can get it off the ground. The issue is the getting it off the ground part.
Ooh, and actually Zill's drawn immediately into a potential Sanchoku.
That's...
Yeah, Masa definitely gonna be looking to try to make use of his Dora too. Also has potential 6, 7, 8 Sanchoku, though that one's a little bit more awkward to form. This
Yeah,
is
definitely
Ishanten
why
already
Masa's
for
keeping
dealer,
the East and the Haku around.
9 pin's already one cut, but a 9 pin North Shanpon here for a 2-3-4 Sanchoku would be absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
And if you draw anything around the 6-0, you can just dump the 9 pin or the North for that matter.
Yeah, same for pin food. Okay. Neo Freeze is gonna open on the Haku pair.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, like Haku Dora 1 potentially, or even just Haku Nomi, and just get Zill off of his cursed deal.
Yeah, I would not be super inclined to. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, let's just get out of here.
Ishanten now.
Interesting.
Yeah, interesting. I mean, I guess wants to just get the 5-mon out of the hand and thinks that the 2-mon is a safer tile, which is fair.
Yeah.
If Zill gets Tenpai though, that 2-mon is gonna be a quite tragic tile. All right, there we go.
There we
It's
go.
out of the hand.
Oh, there's the Tenpai we were talking about.
Yeah,
Luckily, this is worth nothing, but still.
Well, unless you win on the 2-mon.
No. SSK is not real. Don't tell me that.
Yep. Masa puts the 2 pin, which makes it fine for Neo Freeze.
Yeah.
Who could still take this Ishanten?
6 tiles left in the wall here for Zill. 3 of them are the 2.
Yep.
Ooh,
And
Dora. Masa does not take it. Makes sense. Oh no. Oh no, Neil. Oh, they dodged it. Okay. They smelled the blood.
Oh boy, here comes a Khan. Khan!
Oh, it got Dora.
Flips the 2 pin as the new Dora.
Hand's worth a lot now.
So this hand is already a Mangan then.
Yeah.
Or, no, sorry, not a Mangan. It's just Richi Dora 1.
But if they hit the SSK.
Yeah, 270 as dealer is going to be at least 6,800 points, depending on whether or not they get a row. Oh, God. Okay. Well, it looks like Neo Freeze is continuing to successfully dodge.
I think next go around we need to go clockwise around the table because Zill keeps on calling Richi before we get to 4D's hand.
Yeah, which is like it's looking like something.
Oh, all right.
There
it is.
Richi's
The Takame Sumo.
Dora.
That is wow, there's an Ura. There's 2 Uras. My bad.
Incredible.
That's a starting block. 62k. Wow.
I know my prediction for this table is already wrong.
Yeah, I do too. I'm like, wait a second. Everything's going. Oh my golly gee, this hand.
Wow.
I wonder how much she paid Kodo for this hand.
Yeah. Kodo, what did you do? Alright, anyway, 4D's hand. Trash.
Yeah.
Utter trash.
It's utter trash. I want you to know I've been looking at his hand every round. Every single hand has been trash. So that I've never mentioned anything about it.
He had a really good hand the second hand.
Yeah, but the second hand didn't matter. Because it was so early.
Then he tilted into 12k.
Alright,
Neo Freeze has a hand that can actually shut this down.
Yeah, thankfully.
Just needs to progress just needs to fill the Pinzu Ryoncon and then just start calling.
Yeah. And knowing them, they'll probably try to do that.
Yeah, and Masa's been making like something out of nothing with some of these hands, but also has a kind of reasonable hand, but it's just a little bit slower.
Yeah. The issue is it's just probably a little too slow.
Oh,
if they hit the 8 dot, everything's great. The 7 pickup is fantastic for Zill.
Yeah.
They might not like it. I'd probably pick one of the ones.
I think you could reasonably play 5-pin and take the Ishanten, but
yeah,
I don't think that this is bad either.
Yeah.
Because like I think you can play out 5-pin, and like if you fill one of the Kanchans, you're still gonna happily Richi for Richi Dora too. Even if
I'm just thinking Tanyao aspects. If we draw a 3 dot or a 4 dot, we're like, okay, the 5 has more functionality. Yeah. Or just a 6 dot. Yeah.
There's a 6 pin.
just immediately be rewarded.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, now we're gonna draw 7. So
I would
let's do
go
Palm
open.
here.
I
Palm
think.
here would be a little bit much, I think, because then you'd be on that like really awkward 6-9 so where you can only win on the 6 so.
True, true. But they drop
And
it.
going ahead and
Alright.
cutting Adora, yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense with just the way this hand is developing.
Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
be
With one
looking
2-pin already
for
gone.
looking for a potential 3-4-5 mon to actually have the Tanya upgrade, but like the Ishanten's fine.
Yeah. After they're at 62k,
Oh,
oh, that feels so bad.
didn't. Oh, and that was
Oh
going back
no.
on that. Should have stuck to their guns, but it's
Yeah.
fine. They'll just draw Adora back.
Yeah, it's fine. Oh, there's
Oh,
Dora.
wait. If 4D cuts this, we might actually see it cheat. And it'd be like a question mark cheat, but like it would make sense.
Yeah. It'd be very funny though.
Cut the Dora, cheat the Dora.
I am sad to say that Neil Freeze's hand has not really progressed much. Dear God, this is
Oh,
not
what
okay.
a fill.
Okay.
And
Dominating again.
When you have
Yeah.
this much flow, just throw it in. Like,
Penfu Dora 2, get Ipeiko on the 7-pin.
yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like Zill is very much.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, it's
Okay,
just a
then.
wait one. It's just a wait one turn meme.
Yeah, the classic master approach.
It's still objectively bad.
Only two tiles left in the wall here for Zill.
Yeah. I have a feeling that Masa and 4D both know how to read Sumogiri, so yeah, I don't think it was a very smart choice to wait a turn, but it's okay.
Yeah, Masa actually has a really nice Yushanten himself that he could fight this with without dealing in. But of course, yeah.
Okay.
Gets the
Do you know
Takame
what?
Sumo again.
We're gonna
Save
see.
his foot.
We're gonna see maybe some negatives, and it's gonna be East 1.
Another Hanuman.
This is something, huh?
So going into
81K.
repeat 4,
81K.
Zill over.
Oh, they don't have a good
80K,
hand
and
for once, maybe.
Oh, okay. This
Just
is
watch him
fine.
turn it into Kokoshi.
This is just Itsu. This is
Yeah.
Itsu Dora 1.
Yeah. Please don't say that.
Oh, it could have actually been Kokoshi. It'd be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That's not
It'd be a bad
enough.
token.
That's
It'd be a
not
bad
enough.
token.
It'd be a really.
Both
Ooh.
Masa and Neil Freeze here have Yakuhai. Neil actually just drawing the Anko of the
Yeah.
East. So
I love that.
Oh, it feels almost certain that the dealership has to end here unless something insane happens with Zill's draws.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Courtney's hand also looks quite solid. Is already Ishanten for a potential Dora 2.
Mhm.
Has to fill in like 2 Kanchans, but
That's
you
doable.
can't, beggars can't be choosers at this point. Like you just got to take the hand the game gives you. There
There it is.
There it is.
Yes,
Waiting on the
very,
3.
preemptive reach.
Oh, that's a shame that Zill needs it. Slash is one of the most unsafe tiles
Yeah.
on the board.
Zill's Ryan Shanten, by the way, and it's like a very pushable Ryan Shanten. Oh, Neil Freeze.
Oh, and now
decided
the
to just,
East
like,
comes
hard.
out.
Yeah, Neil Freeze decided to hard fold here with the
Interesting.
Definitely felt like a hand that you could maybe push, but maybe just doesn't like something about the 2 of a 2-pin.
I mean, I would be certainly kind of worried about a human who's at 2,700 reaching. Just something in like my blood would be like, oh, they're probably got something really scary.
I mean, it's East 1.
Yeah, it's also East 1.
It was also a turn 4 Reachy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like 2-pin to me seems fine. 2 so is like if I have to.
Hmm.
Like right now, I would just push 2-pin. But like it's okay.
If I said 2M and I was like, are you good?
Yeah, no.
2-pin, yes, that makes sense. 2
2 mod is fine because it's Dora, right?
Yeah, it's fine because Dora theory. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We now have Ishanten for Zill.
Yeah, we do. And like 1 mod's not like the worst tile in the world to push. It's not great, but it's not awful. It looks like Masa is being pushed off his Haku pair finally. He was able to maintain the possibility of winning the hand, but now it's a little bit tough. Now it's better Ishanten. Would be Richi Pin Fudora if Zil gets this with the potential Sunmenchan. We do see 1 3-mon still in the wall. Which is all you need.
At what point would you consider opening for K10 if you were Zill here?
I don't really want to open for K10 if I have to push 1 mon. I'm really only willing to push 1 mon if I'm like doing it sideways.
Yeah.
We'll see if the same is true for Zill.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay, well it's
They
Tenpai.
are gonna go ahead and take the Tenpai. I'm not a fan of that chi specifically because this actually misses out on a potential 2-3-4 Sanchoku.
The real
Especially with
sad
the one
part,
pin being safe.
yeah, real annoying part now is now that 4D literally can't win unless Masa wants to drop a 3 character.
Oh yeah, Zil cheat the 3-mon to go to Masa. So it was actually just an expert play.
Yeah.
This just seems like, oh, to me, it's a very reasonable K10 push, especially from flat points. It just seems a little bit unnecessary, given the current situation of the game.
Drops the 4, it's Nakasuji, smart.
Yep, it's Nakasuji that he created himself, but it's
Yeah,
Nakasuji
you know, details.
yeah.
Your own Nakasuji is the strongest Nakasuji. Dealer makes it for you. You can't trust it. If you make it, it's so safe.
Clearly.
Yeah.
All
And
right,
we're on repeat.
Everyone looks at the table and is like, "Why are you Tenpai? What's the point?"
You could have just let us gone by.
Just not.
And now we have a 789 Sanchoku just kind of right here, right off the bat for Zil.
Yeah, wow. This will be fun.
Yeah,
I'm sure 4D will pawn the Hatsu at first opportunity though to try and get this over with.
Yeah, I think you kind of just have to begrudgingly play the Dora here if you're 4D.
You could toss one of the Ryanmen if you really want to greed for
No.
value and hold on to it.
No.
Yeah, but that just feels so rough.
They need to get the full and fine.
What's Zil on, by the way? Let me just know how much do I need to see teams. Where
Another 9.
This is Team Terribly Ron that is getting this.
Oh, they made the convert. Already.
So, like, you know what? The rich get richer, and this has no impact on my team. All right, so I am fully in support of this rampage.
I'm not, because that's my team over there, and they're in last right now. But I'm not too worried. 4D is a good player, and there's a whole game to still be played.
Yeah, and like 4D just like the victim of the only deal-in so far, and it was just a completely like justified
you
unavoidable deal-in.
That was just not fair.
Nilfree's building up quite the Honitsu over there across the table.
Yeah, it's quite nice looking, in fact.
Yeah, looking, especially as soon as this East comes out of Zeal's hand, it's gonna look quite good.
I think the best part about this is Zill's hand is just not progressing. So
yeah, it's not drawn anything, and 4D has not given him anything to call. Though that might change.
I mean,
here.
Yeah, a 7-mon feels like it's gonna come out soon.
No, I don't think so. Oh wow, it did.
Oh, okay.
There it is.
Honestly, I think I'm a little bit more of a fan of One-So there, but
yeah, it's still fine. Yeah, they technically have only 2 doubles at hand. Technically, it's fine.
Yeah, but it seems slightly more efficient in terms of a 5-block play. Anyway, Masa actually has a really nice Ishanten as well. Has Sunmention Ryanmen now for just Richi Pinfu, but could be Richi Pinfu Dora.
Yeah, still good. There's Dora.
And Neofreeze has successfully paired up another Pinzu. Now has 4 Menholm pairs. Still just looking to palm this East.
Ooh, great pickup for 4D though. Dropping the
commands. Yeah, it's gonna be Ishanten. Looking just for the
He's finally coming.
Finally, yeah. Oh, and now we need Peiko for 4D.
Yeah, it's nice little upgrade.
Yeah, has the Green Dragon as a safe though. Will end up being Richi Pinfu Peiko if he can get Tenpai, or if they can get Tenpai.
Here's an 8-pin, and it doesn't improve the hand, so this is going to be Tenpai for Zil.
Yeah. Yep, Sanchoku
on 3 dot.
Yep, which is a
tile
that we might see cut right now.
Please don't cut it. I don't think so.
One pin for the better weight.
1 pin is better.
1 pin is so much better.
Because you'll be waiting on 2-pin, 5-pin instead of 1-pin, 6-pin.
Or just drop the 4 dot. No, the 4 dot could work too.
No.
It keeps going.
He's like, I don't know why I thought that was gonna happen, but I did think that was gonna happen.
It just keeps going.
2900 becomes 4500. Feels good.
And
man.
Zill continuing to ride the momentum here, and this is another fairly nice hand.
This is what
Zill-
happens when you betray 3-pin.
Yeah. Oh,
Neil has a
Lordy.
pair of Chune, and 4D has a pair
Oh.
of Easts.
Ooh,
Now,
and another fantastic draw for Zill.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not talking about Zill's hand anymore. If I talk about it, it will make it happen.
Imagine this game with Big Homba.
A wonderful pinch on Phil for Neil there. So
Yeah,
it looks
now
like
Ishanten for Richidora too. Fake
By the way,
Homba.
I think 4D might Toy or Chitoy here.
I could see it.
Yeah.
I think
I would be so into the Toy.
Ooh, that's an interesting draw. I don't think it's a particularly good draw, but it is an interesting draw for
Yeah.
Neil. All right, doesn't want it. All right, with 8-mon or with 7-mon draw, I think it might just be like
Normal.
take East.
Yeah, just
play
take
hand
East, be
normal.
happy.
Take East and try to
Oh.
still going for
Kills their
timeout
head.
instead here.
Yeah.
Not a fan. But you know what? They have 80k and I'm commentating.
Damn, doesn't
so-
matter.
There it is.
Nothing matters. Nothing
So
matters.
Clearly they just know.
They just knew they were gonna draw the two immediately. My bad.
They turned on the wall hacks. This is old school CS.
and now they're gonna have a perfect Ishanten.
Well,
Assuming they discarded an 8.
one of the 8s. No,
Yeah.
doesn't want it.
Doesn't want it. I love that we call it perfect Ishanten, even though it's not actually perfect.
I mean, it's just a phrase
What do
that
you
was
mean?
coined by. It's there are better Ishantens. It's just that was the translation / term that Richie Book 1 decided to use, and it caught on.
Yeah. Hey, it's Reach.
Oh,
There's
but
Senpai.
See, it was Sotagawa bait.
Yeah, there we go. My bad.
You cut the 7-pin earlier. So
okay.
We'll think the 9-pin's safe. Clearly.
For viewers at home, that is not Sotagawa.
No,
Send
it's not.
it to
No,
Discord
not at all.
For the Richie. Don't trick people into thinking that's Sotagawa LPY.
Oh, I
Everything
think
is Sotagawa. All right, 9-so is Sotagawa.
There's actually 6 tiles left in the wall still. No 9-pin have come into anybody's hand. It's an incredibly live tile. Also, no one can use it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Neil Freeze has. Ooh, Neil Freeze can palm this.
pulling it.
Doesn't
Pulling it,
want
Neil.
to.
No, pulling it, Neil.
This-
Get us
okay,
out.
well,
The 7
Yeah.
so was Suji, so it wouldn't have been an unreasonable push there to palm the Chune.
Oh.
would have been furry 10 based off of just like plays.
Oh
later.
no!
Jeez,
It
Sotagawa.
keeps going.
Well, it wasn't Sotagawa. For Masa, Masa had 2 8-pin in hand, and there was an 8-pin discarded, so probably thinking the 9-pin being one chance,
Yeah,
just as good as
yeah.
anything else.
They're
Damn,
like very
30.
reasonable. But yeah, Sotagawa.
Hey, is it 8 repeat that's considered a Yakuman locally, or is it
Yep.
7?
Yeah, Parenchan.
Yeah,
In
that's
this
it.
case,
We're,
there's only
we're
been,
almost there.
There's been one exhaust, right? And I think
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
depends on,
East
like-
1 or repeat 0.
No, I think it was repeat like 1 or something. Or no, it was like repeat 4.
No, I
Yeah,
Yeah,
swear
it was like 2 hands ago.
Yeah.
No,
So
it was the
maybe there
first
were-
hand. They didn't win. No one won the
Oh,
first
okay.
hand.
Well, then there have been 2.
Yeah. Which just means that if someone had just pushed the first hand, maybe we wouldn't be here.
Nobody with anything incredibly exciting here. It's gonna be all about the draws. Like that was a good Kanchan draw for Masa.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This might just be a good show of how well can you build efficient hands. We'll see.
Yeah, in this case.
We've basically seen a whole game happen, but only on East 1 so far.
True.
Yeah.
We might we might be delayed a little bit on game 2. Oh, Masa's drawn into a really nice Ishanten though. Could get a Pinfui Peiko out of this.
Yeah, it looks
They'd
really
love to
good.
draw
Ooh, nice
5-pin or
7 draw
8-pin.
too. Yeah. that's
Ooh,
really
could get
nice.
Sanshoku now.
Yeah, it's a little bit awkward to get to fill in the 8 to a Sanshoku for the because like you just want even if you draw 6-0, if you draw 8-pin, then you just furry 10. Oh, that's perfect for Masa. All right.
Yeah, that's really
It's
good.
the slam. None of this like messing around with Dama or anything for Masa. Just sees
You know
like
what's gonna be
Richie
really
Pinfui Dora
funny?
1.
When Zill
Possible
draws
Dorochu,
Tenpai here,
possibly Peiko.
Oh yeah. Zill's gonna draw Tenpai right now.
I know what it is. It's gonna be great. Oh,
Oh.
there's still a 5. That's still good.
Yeah, you can actually even like try to play a little bit safer and play 7-8 so here. Or you can just like YOLO push. Yeah.
Yeah.
With so little information, I mean, and so many points.
Yeah. There's very little Suji count here. And like even if you play 7-so there, you're still going to have to probably play 8-so if you want to
Mhm.
push, which is by no means safe.
I think
So like just fighting seems fine.
40's in a really awkward spot.
Yeah, it looks like he's just trying to fold out. Oh,
Oh, there
still
you go.
gets it
Thank
on.
God. We were saved. We're saved.
Alright, no cut in, so no Ura. Never Ura, baby rage.
Yeah.
And since it wasn't Zill who sumoed it, it was the more cheap in.
Do you know what's funny? That was
5 pin
eight.
would have been worth 2 more Han.
That was
What's up?
almost an actual fake Mongon.
Yeah, it was one. I love the math on that. 1326 with 7 Homba becomes 2,300.
I was like, wow, that was really close.
What a ridiculous what an absolute, yeah, and with this getting the stick back, it did make over 8k that hand. What a ridiculous amount of Homba.
No.
And now that we're finally in East 2, Masa set up to possibly get a repeat here. Doesn't have any good shapes in the suits, but
No, I was
does
gonna
have a pair of Hatsu, which will probably come out of Neil's hand at some point.
Yeah, Hatsudora
no,
would be
won't.
like a very possible play here for Masa.
Well,
Never mind.
not coming out of hand anymore.
No,
Now we have a pair of
Masa's-
Hatsu and a pair of Haku on the right for
yeah,
Neil.
and now all of a sudden Neil's hand looks quite good.
Yeah. I think
40's hand across the way has like a door that could be used in like decent Tanyao shapes, so just like a lot of content that need to just kind of happen.
I think in like after the first line, if we look back up there, it'll probably look a lot nicer.
Yeah, Masa really wants these pairs. Not willing to get rid of his East at all.
I mean, they have
Well, this
four...
hand's so inefficient, it does make sense. Like, it either for pulling or to be a little bit closer to Chitoy, and there's a good Kanchan fill.
I would maybe cut
Yeah.
East there. I don't know. That's a hard cut for me.
I think
That's
like
seven.
I think at this point it's like okay because like, you want that you're planning to get the Hatsu and you
True.
want the 5 pin to be your pair afterward, but like
Damn,
you
it's
have
just
the,
Chitoy. It's just Chitoy.
yeah, I guess it's just Chitoy, huh?
Yeah. Yep, there goes the
Yeah,
East.
now
Makes sense.
now the East goes out.
Yep.
Because like you don't want to give up on the normal hand entirely here. Say you draw like 8-so or 6-so, you can just kind of take your
I hope
shots in for a normal hand.
I hope they get the chance of cutting the 4-so before their actual Tempai, so that they can have some bait earlier in the halfway, so people might deal out the Suji.
Yeah. I don't think Suji Bait is going to be particularly effective on the Dora indicator.
Yeah, well here we are, just Tempai.
Oh, no dreams for Neil Freeze. Which like fair. Very reasonable.
Zill
choice.
Tempai now.
Oh, of course. And actually, 4D has gotten all the way to a Sanchoku Tanyao Ishanten as well. What is the weight over there? It's just Riichi Nomi waiting on 4-mon, but like, I mean, when you're flowing this well, you might as well, right? Masa looking for a better weight.
Upgrade for 4D, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it looks like they're just not willing to fight this. Can't really.
It's also going to be. It's going to be hard to discard this 7-so. I mean, the 7-so does not look particularly great with the 6-so Riichi and 8-so Dora.
It's technically Urasuji, so it's very scary.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
I just slammed that. Come
yeah,
on.
That's such a good Suji trap.
Yeah. Like at a certain point, like you're the dealer, you just got to do it. Okay, 1 pin's a hell weight.
Yeah, that's not
More
good.
importantly, it's safe.
Yeah, but like,
we're going open.
Boring. Yeah, because the Dora became safe, and X4 has a safe path to Tempai.
Yeah.
So is willing to take some risks here to try to get at least Tempai here.
Will they risk the 2 character? Does not.
Yeah, the 2-mon does not feel good, and now that you see all of the 6-so and I guess still only 2 8-so discarded, but upper Sozu does look a little thin.
Yeah, I mean it's 1 chance, and now this is Riichi.
This actually puts 4D in a weird bad spot if they like maybe hit Tempai and have to drop the 2 care.
Yeah, I mean the 8-mon would be the choice to come out most of the time, right?
I would hope so.
I guess like 2-mon might come out, but like Chitoy Nomi is not particularly pricey. 2-so, 4-so are safe, so you can still Mawashi this way.
And this looks like it's just gonna be a big old boring.
Yeah, there is still.
Exhaust.
No, wait, no. There's not a Tumon to get. Oh, there's the 7. So unfortunate.
Punished forever.
Clearly, the correct answer was just Ricci. Oh,
Oh
that's
hey,
Tenpai for.
Tenpai!
Yeah,
Wow,
Tenpai
that's
on the last
huge.
draw. Three players Tenpai is actually a pretty big deal here. That's gonna be a significant swing on Neil Freeze.
Yeah, look at that,
Much needed points for
2,000
X4.
gap. What the fuck is? No, I hate Dragon Dora.
Yep, especially well.
And there's actually a pair of them for Zill on the left.
I
Yeah.
don't think you needed to say for Zill. I think you could have just said someone has a pair of Dora, and we would have just assumed.
Yeah, we would have just assumed. We would have known by proxy.
This has just been an utterly like this is just the kind of game this is.
No.
It'll be interesting to see how long Masa keeps that tune around. This is an incredible Tumon draw.
Mhm.
Yeah, you definitely like greed the Dora some for if you're the dealer here. The
I'm gonna be-
X4's hand or 4D's hand actually looks fairly playable as well with 2 red 5s, potential 3/4/5 Sanchoku.
Oh, that's a good pickup for 4D too. Yeah.
Here's a general
good
question
shape.
for y'all
Sure.
for just playing Mahjong. So Zill is at 88,700. Masa's in second at 22K. If you're Masa here, what's your mindset? Are you playing to try and take first, or are you playing to just extend second?
I always play
I
first.
just play EV. I just play EV at this point. You're down 66K. Like,
I play
if
my heart out.
if I think something's a good fight, then I'll take it. If I don't, then I won't. Like,
True.
I'm willing to just like. I mean, I'm definitely trying to maintain my second place.
Yeah. The gap between second and third here is ridiculous as well. So you can be a little bit more greedy to a degree just because you have that buffer. However, I don't think it's a great idea just to like throw out a dangerous tile for no reason.
Yeah.
Now,
there's,
Zill,
there's
on the
no
other
reason for
hand-
Masa to fight here. I don't think.
Zill technically could consider dealing in on purpose here to rotate dealer because they have enough points to play with.
I think you can do that in ladder. I don't want to do that in a league setting.
Wow, 4D
I-
had the 4-pin, the deal in tile stranded in hand, the only Pinzu,
I
and
like
it
the
draws a
Ricci.
pair of able to call the Ricci waiting on Formon.
Yeah, let's see if
Yeah.
it pays out.
Usually it's a little bit iffy to chase with a Kanchan weight, but like with 2 Dora, like you just have to do it.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
no!
Oh no!
That's just
Was the
unlucky.
literal only player to draw 4-pin at the table the entire
Yeah.
round.
That's such
Yeah.
a brutal draw too, because like you feel good about yourself. It's like, oh, like this 4-pin was awful. I didn't want to discard it. I'm glad I paired it.
And
And
then
then you see another one. It's like, I
Yeah.
understand.
just really unfortunate luck for 4D right now.
Yeah, very much
But-
needed for Neil Freeze though, who
Yeah.
now has 2 Dora.
Double
in hand.
Dora. Yeah. This is a good hand. We'll see if it goes all the way through.
Yeah, Tanya Dora 2 or Tanya Dora 3 here would be a big step in trying to fight Masa for second place.
Mhm.
If only Neil had literally any shapes.
Yeah.
They have
There are shapes, and by shapes
Yeah.
I mean random tiles and so
Yeah.
too.
after they get rid of that red and white, I'm sure they'll have like 4 blocks. They'll be fine.
Yeah, and there'll be 1 mon and 9. There'll be 1 mon and 9 mon.
Who's now?
I'm very much enjoying reading the Twitch chat as people trickle into the stream and just take stock of what's going on.
They're like, hey, what happened? We're like, I don't know, man. War.
And it does look like Zill might have one of the better hands at the table this round as well, although
Yeah.
Masa's hand improving pretty steadily.
Zell's already Shanten for Pinfudora 1. What a life. That's it's another pair for Masa. It's 4 pairs again, though it's also just normally Shanten for Ricci, Tanya, Peko.
Mhm.
Yeah, I really want to draw that 3-so.
Yeah. So two Shanten sitting at the table. Neil Freeze has paired the East. Does have 4 pairs in hand as well.
Mhm.
5 pairs. Oh.
5 pairs. We might see a Chitoi. Honestly, a Chitoi
Nice.
here is not awful.
Yeah, Nakasuji 5 so looks pretty nice. It's a potential bait weight.
Ishanten for
does not
no,
take
actually
the
no, it's
pulse.
Tenpai. It's Tenpai
Yep.
actually. Almost.
Senpai.
And now we have the Pinfu Ricci across the way from Zill waiting 2-so, 5-so.
Ooh, okay. 2 mon, yeah. So it looks like Neil is going to be trying to play this for a Chitoi, or he may just be folding.
Yeah. Neil has folded a lot so far. We've seen a lot of very defensive play from Neil.
Yes.
We
So,
might see a
as
push here for
dealer-
4D if they draw properly, but hopefully they don't drop a 4 or 7.
I think playing out East or Chun Chun Mawashi here is very reasonable for Neil, and you just try to find a Tanya. So I'm not willing to give up on this hand just yet.
No, they check the better weight and they deal in.
Yep, very reasonable.
Yeah.
Unfortunate play. No Ura, thankfully, so it's only 3,900.
900, but still, that hurts.
Yep.
They're gonna have to win. They're gonna have to win a lot of hands to get out of this hole from like this point on.
Yep.
If they don't win one hand at least on their dealership, it's gonna be really bad.
Yep, and this is really
Well,
not
they
the
have-
hand that you want.
They have 2 dealerships left, though. So, I mean, 4D
Yes, but
is not in a horribly desperate situation with Neil being at 10K. Also, with Neil folding almost every hand, it's going to be a little bit harder for Neil to expand that gap.
You don't need to win hands to expand the gap. Just let 4D
No.
keep doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
Keep playing efficiently and getting
It's getting punished for
by
it. Yeah.
Yep.
Imagine playing efficiently in Mahjong. How dumb of you.
Impossible.
Neil's hand actually kind of interesting here. You have the
Wow, that's a
Onko of 3 Mon. What does the one Mon give you anything here? Is there any reason to keep it in hand?
I mean, if you draw like 7 Mon, or sorry, not 7 Mon, 7 So, then all of a sudden you have like some interesting outs towards Pinfu, or just like a complex way. But realistically, with the pair already set, yeah, I think just moving this towards Titania was fine. Especially
Well, now we
they're,
have
like, 5 blocks confirmed.
4D finally at the end of the first row here. Still 3 Shanten, but hey, could get 6, 7, 8 Sanshoku.
Progress.
Progress? All right.
All right, that's going to be the open for Neil Freeze. Definitely sees the Tanya Dora 1. And it's a pretty, like, Tanya Dora 1, not the biggest deal here. There is a potential Sanshoku as well to pick up value for Neil. But the big thing here is that when you are in a fight with someone, like, in terms of placement, like, he's definitely, like, skipping last place deal or giving them as little opportunity as possible to play the game is a huge deal. I love this Chi if you're sad, yeah, or if you're 4D.
If you're sad.
Yeah. He has too many, like, get an easier name.
Get an easier name. Just say I'm 4D. Just say 4D. It's not that hard.
Like, all 3 of our names in this chat are just words.
Correct. All of our we are just words. Congratulations.
No one here has a non-word name.
Yeah.
No, they dropped the green. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah. You definitely hold out the 8 Mon for potential Sanshoku.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all mentioned it, but Zil has been Ishanten for quite a while.
I'm just pretending it's not real.
Yeah, if I don't look, it can't hurt me. Oh no.
Oh, they're gonna cheat this, aren't they?
Yep.
Don't do it.
You can discard ASO.
No.
ASO is much safer.
No, they're not gonna discard
Tanki on
8-cell. Why would they do that? It's an 8-7
I'm
weight.
just saying. I'm just saying that like it was theoretically a possibility.
Yeah.
Yeah, theoretically, you want to throw away a very good weight. Like that's a classic good weight.
Yeah.
I was not claiming it was a good weight. I was just saying that 4D like wasn't 100% dead.
Yeah.
He could have misclicked.
Yeah, you're right. He could have misclicked.
This is actually a very interesting hand already in hand for
Zil.
4D.
Oh, 4D. Yeah. Nice
That
ring
was like
pickup.
just kind of awkward. Yeah, this is not the dealer flow you're looking for if you're Zil.
Oh no, it's such a shame. I don't know how they'll recover from this 92K.
How will they ever get to 100K?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. However, will they get to 100K? Oh god, didn't think about that.
I would just like to point out that we saw the first Yakuman of the league last week, and and we are currently looking at someone with a 40,000 point higher score than the person who got the Yakuman.
It seems we're gonna do a Atazuke play here for 4D. I don't hate it actually, because I think when you have double Dora and you're this far behind, you got to do these things.
And honestly, you could still just pull Madora and just like plan to end up on a Tanki.
Yeah,
Though at this point, it's like you're already Shanten.
Zil holding on to the dragons and throwing out the Akka. Are they gonna hard
from this low of points? You could even con 3-pin if you're S4 or if you're X4.
I think Zil's gonna hard shove Honitsu.
Yeah, that seems very reasonable.
Wait,
except for the
I'm
fact that they play 2-pin
No, I
first.
think
I think it's just Chitoy.
Chitoy, yeah.
Oh, it's just Chitoy. Okay, that
Or
makes
it's
more
just like
sense.
meme.
Or Chanta, even.
Why do
Yeah,
they?
oh, it looks like they might get caught on this Chun.
Yeah,
Alright, raise your hand if you think that Zeal's about to draw a Chun.
I'm raising my hand.
Oh, okay.
Discards the Hatsu first.
Yeah, this is 2-cut.
You know the one sad thing is I feel like 4D is gonna draw Dora.
I feel like how sad is that? How sad is that really?
Really sad.
You just play 3-pin and then you pull them. Oh, there it is. Alright. I mean, you have to take those. It's only 3,900, but it's something.
I had to sneeze during that. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I want to congratulate them. Never mind.
Poor Colin.
Oh wow. Oh wow, what a start for Masa.
Yeah, very nice draw. Masa like hasn't really done anything, but they haven't been the one getting punished by things, so they're just kind of chilling.
Yeah.
I think Masa won like one hand at some point.
Yeah, they won one small hand. It was nice.
Yeah.
Or,
But
I
it's
say
like,
small.
you
It was like a
know-
Mangan, I think.
Oh no, they got the Richisumo Pinfudora right on the,
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
big combo.
Yeah. That's what happened.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. It wasn't actually a Mangan. It was a fake Mangan. Yada yada yada.
Yep.
I'm liking how Neil Freeze's hand is looking here. It's really good shapes. If they get rid of that red dragon soon, I bet you they'll be hitting. They might hit Tenpai like mid second line.
Just draw the tiles you want. Easy.
Yeah, you're right.
Senpai
Just
by the end of the first row.
Oh, wow.
Honitsu shove. What's going on here from
Content?
Zell?
I mean, it could just
Maybe
be
it just be Toy
Yakuhai.
Toy. Could be Toy Toy. I could see Toy Toy. Dora pickup. All right. Cheese going open. All right, so we're gonna see a Tanya approach from Neil.
Yeah. Ishan's
Oh,
ready for it.
double Dora though for 40. That's exciting.
Yeah, that's what, 4 pairs over there? Though it's a little bit awkward to actually make it a 4-pair hand.
Yeah,
And
it
a
really is just two
content.
Shanten for a normal.
We got
hand.
some content. Oh,
Oh,
damn, we got
what's
double
East
Dora in
Dora for
40's
4D?
hand.
Yeah, you know that this is a hand that 4D is not actually going to get now.
Yeah, we all are
Oh.
aware. It's depressing, but you know,
When you get like good luck, quote unquote, it's a bait.
it's doomed.
Like you can't call that, so you can't do
No.
anything with it.
No. If it was East round, think if it was East round right now. Wow. Can't call that one either.
True.
But he can
Yeah,
call
we are
that.
gonna
But
see-
Masa
yeah.
can with an Anko of Hatsu.
Yeah.
And the
Yep.
table should immediately be like, all right, what does Masa have?
Oh, that's a really good pickup for 40. Wow.
Yep, I like this. I like the Sakigiri on the 5-so as well. Gives you because like you're willing to play the 1-pin here if you have to. Like if you draw a
Yeah.
2-pin, like you're fine with that.
I think they have to drop the 1-pin no matter what, actually. Because
Yeah,
they
now
can't
you
wait on
kinda
the
have
East, they
to.
can't wait on the 1 dots.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah, the
there's
East
one-
is now twice cut.
There's
Yeah.
there's one pin left. Just draw it.
Oh, you're right. Just draw it. My bad. I didn't
Yeah,
think
yeah,
about
yeah,
that.
yeah.
My bad.
All
We
right,
do have
well,
Tenpai for Neil waiting 4-pin, 7-pin.
Yep.
Oh,
there it is.
there it is. And as we mentioned, you don't win hands that are good. It's just not a thing.
No. Impossible, especially when you're losing.
Yeah, especially when you're losing. That
But
would have
that's
been a
pretty
hand.
big
That would have
win
been a Hane.
for Neil because it keeps
Uh,
Masa from getting a repeat as dealer, which makes catching up a lot more attainable here, and a very nice high pie to start.
I would agree, but they really need a high value hand like this round. Like they need it this round. They need a high value hand this round. Otherwise, it's going to be very hard to be hit second.
Yeah,
I don't know if I would have been super happy with a small value
That should be a
hand.
very reasonable hand. For,
I mean that hand was not going to be more expensive is part of the issue. So at least getting the win and getting your dealership where all hands are more valuable has something.
Issue
to
is,
it.
I think his shapes were good enough that they could have kept closed, and then they could have produced value out of that.
Yeah,
but-
I mean,
although-
I don't know.
I don't
Shut
know.
down
It's
a
fine.
lot by winning that hand.
That's true. That is
Still
true.
is going to get a 2-3-4 Sanshoku across the way. It kind of looks like at this moment.
Yeah.
Actually, just in a really strong Ishanten in general. Holy.
Yeah.
Already, it's essentially just Kutsuki on the 5-mon and the 2-so.
Double
Very interesting
green.
draw here for Neil Freeze. Now Ishanten.
Oh,
It would be fake Pinfu, but like Richidora won very okay. A fantastic draw for 4D as well. Just good
yeah,
hands all around here.
yeah. This might be just we might be seeing a lot of Richis really fast.
Yep.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Oh, that's a brutal. So I think it's like it's a small efficiency thing to have played. I think it'd be better off playing 8 so instead of 5 mon last turn because if you draw 5 so you just get
I don't think I could have accepted the grain into my heart because I'm like, damn, Pinfu's so cool.
I mean, you take the Shantan, of course, but I think
Yeah.
like by holding 5 mon instead of 8 so you have more outs towards drawing back to Pinfu.
That's true. That's true.
Immediately got punished for that one. 4D really just looking for that Haku Palm. And then
There's the Tenpai for Zil.
Yeah, just gonna be Ricci Pinfu with a potential Tanyao. Definitely not as spicy as it could have been.
There's actually only 3 tiles left on the wall for Zil, and they're all 9-pin since Masa has an Anko of the 6-pin.
Yep, we are gonna see the Atazuke play here from X4, which from 4D, which makes sense. Like,
yeah,
Zil cannot control whether or not he plays the Haku at this point.
Which is, yep. Will we see it? Hopefully, it'd be very interesting.
Yeah. Now Neil Freeze has a choice to make. He's gonna go ahead and start try to continue playing around this.
Yeah, is continuing to play very defensively. Has not wavered from that yet.
We'll see what Masa does here, actually, because Masa's hand is... Oh, okay. There is... Now,
there's the dealing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You can't do anything about that. You got
no. You're like, that's the best shape you could hit, and why would you take...
And, of course, there's Ura. Why wouldn't there be?
Why wouldn't there be Ura? Hey, did that bring them back over 90?
Uradora is
great. Hilarious.
I'm starting a coalition to ban Uradora.
Oh, you want to play JPML?
No, I just want to play normal Mahjong without Uradora.
Wait, but but does more Dora get revealed when we con?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I think Masa's gonna have a great time with his hand.
Yeah, 4D really needs to get a couple of repeats here, and this hand isn't horrible for it, especially with the Pinchon fill-in. That 3-mon was the best possible draw there.
Yeah,
that is
very much necessary. Neil's hand is very shiny. Neil's hand actually, Neil's within Mangan Sumo range of taking second place, or direct hit, or just random Hanuman, which could happen with a hand that shiny.
Yep. Good pickup
nice
for 40.
Yeah.
If they just hit the 7, everything's so great for them. Just hit the 7. Or Neil could just get more Dora.
Those draws were nice for Neil, though, because now it's a lot easier to use both the red 5-so and the Dora 8-so. For a second, it was looking like they were going to conflict a little bit. Could open for 4-5-6 Sanshoku.
Yeah.
As well as Tanyao.
Oh, or just take the immediate Shanten and look to pull the Dora potentially, or just the 8-pin.
I don't mind
with
it.
Dora Pawn would be with Dora Pawn he does not need sumo. With 8-pin Pawn it will need sumo to get second place for Neo Freeze.
Boom. But we have Tenpai now for Masa waiting on the 2-mon.
4 pickup can probably rotate out, get a little Tanyao action maybe.
4D punish a little bit for keeping the Ryoncon there.
Yeah. Not too surprised. I'd be scared of the Honitsu as well, for the 1 cut. Oh, there it comes out anyways. And then Masa wins the sumo and game's over. All right.
Nice, very nice just Honitsu. Pick up
I do believe that's Yakitori for 4D. That's a fun fact.
Yeah, honestly, like pick up 4K, chill.
Oh no, they won one hand. They won one hand. My bad.
Yeah, if someone gets 90K,
wow,
and you get
plus
and you get a
1
second.
plus 1. That's some good stuff. All right.
Yeah, I mean 4D played really well there. It's just every time 4D got Tenpai, the Tempai tile dealt in, and it's not like 4D could play super defensively when they were the only person to deal into dealer in 7 repeat run.
I like the play from everybody at the table. I think everyone did a great job. It just, Zill flowed out of his mind. You just couldn't do anything about the table.
Yeah, I mean it's like, and they were very like reasonable hands in the in that East 1 run. Like they were like good hands, but like nothing was like besides like the one that was turn 2 Tempai, like nothing was like ridiculously rigged. It was just like, oh, like someone just got multiple good hands in a row.
Yeah.
They just happened to all like hit their high outs and be expensive.
Yeah. Well, and even
they were all fairly
it's
quick,
not even
though.
like
that was the main issue.
They were but they weren't. Like a couple of them were really bad high pies, but it's just no one at the table was drawing tiles. So it didn't matter that Tempai wasn't reached until later.
Well, let's see here. I don't think the next games have started, of course, because that'd be crazy, but I think they'll start eventually.
I think actually someone had said there might still be a game going on.
No, the log is empty.
Oh, okay.
Or no, the watch is empty is what I mean to say.
I see.
I think it just ended.
Yeah. Well, but yeah, I mean, when you get a positive second place out of a game like that, you're quite happy as Masa. But obviously, the story there is Zill just face rolling the table.
Yeah.
Luckily for us teams that are competing for a top 8 spot, that was a team that already had a lot of points, getting more points. So this does not particularly impact the cut line, though it does make it a little bit harder to get first overall.
Let's check what actually happened for every team though.
Yep, we can go in. I was checking, of course, my team got 4th in the first game, as is expected.
It's just it's fate. Samesies, don't worry.
Oh wow, and it looks like there was a bit of a big
blowout right here, yeah.
Yeah. Don't know what happened there, but I'm sure there was all sorts of unfortunate things going on.
Yeah.
Huge win for Tim.
Yeah, Tim had a good game, it looks like, yeah. But Demo Cracker's game seems to be like probably the closest of all the games, which is really depressing when you look at the scores. You're like, damn, that was the closest.
Yeah, I mean, 42, like plus 12K is like usually fairly within like close range.
Oh yeah. I meant everyone else's scores are just depressing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the 90 and the 61 mainly. But it's fine. Also, I mean, I like how it's 34, a nice positive third. You always love to see those.
Yep.
Negative 0.9 with the UMA, but
true,
very close.
Yeah, very close. You can't take a better third.
Not quite as cursed as the what was it, like the 47K third we had last week.
Mm-hmm. That is pretty messed up.
Yeah, that was I want to say it was Body that got the rough end of that one. That was part of the hole that Team Hades finds themselves in.
I don't know really how much this shakes up the standings, because I don't know what the standings are, and I don't remember whose teams these are.
Yeah, I don't really remember who's on whose team at all.
Yeah, but I mean, it's game 1, so it doesn't matter that much.
Yeah, the only one I have off the top of my head is that Tim's team is my team, and we were at like almost ±0 in 8th place. So the plus 46.1 is a pretty huge win there.
Yeah,
how is my team still positive? Dear God.
My team is not.
My team is now positive 7 after taking that negative 53. Damn.
Yeah. Scrolling through the sheet real quick, it looks like that was.
Oh, hey, we're still top
100%. 100% Deadwall took a first place with Janora getting a plus 40.
Did Magic Cat finally get hit?
Magic Cats did in fact. That was Yuimika getting the minus 60.
Oh, that's huge. That's huge.
Yeah,
because they were riding high for too long.
The fact that both Terribly Wrong and 100% Deadwalls got first there is massive. I mean, Terribly Wrong was already in a huge second place, but getting a first there puts them. Does that put them above 200? What was their
Well, they didn't just get first. They got plus 75. That's a little different.
Above 200 at the moment. But the Terribly Wrong's now in second place at 165. Muteki, which is Masa's team, is still 20 points ahead of them.
Before they were like plus 70, which was in the middle of the pack, but now they're just top 2. We'll see if they'll be able to keep it. Even if they take 2 fourths today, they'll probably still be top 8.
Yep.
It's a fun little factoid.
We can speak that into existence.
You're right. We can. I mean, I did that accidentally to Bati in the name of Hades last week. I was like, I'm gonna curse you because you tried to curse me in my Armal games. He's like, no, you won't. And then he got 2/4. I was like, I did this.
Oh, gotcha. Well, Kodo's asking us if we can put the spreadsheet on
Oh,
the
sure.
screen.
Sorry. Yeah, sure. There you go. It's impossible to read, but sure.
Yep.
Like this is
I mean, we
too
can
much
zoom out some.
information to read. And it's fine.
Well, we don't really need to see weeks 1 through 4 as much.
I can't hide them.
Yeah, don't.
Oh,
edit
yeah.
Don't edit this. We'll get Whale yelling, or we'll get Kodo yelling at me again. I already reversed Jinx Navi.
I wish this was a frozen wall.
By predicting him to be 4th. Yeah, if you want to just scroll right so we can see the overall standings.
Yeah, that's probably better. Yeah.
Yeah. My team now, and my team is the is currently the worst of the teams that are not down bad.
Listen, +7, going great.
Yeah, -70. All right, it's doable. All we need is one game like that.
That's not that bad. Yeah, just get a +75 game. We see it.
Easy. All right, Musta, that's on you. All right?
Don't touch anything, streamer. Just watch on the right. All right, fine. I won't. Damn.
Yeah, I already reversed Jinx and Navi by posting that screenshot of my predictions yesterday. They'll probably be doing well.
Yeah, we'll see.
I also may or may not have war crimed him in normal yesterday. I had a Ryanman know me that he recheated into, and I caught myself Dora 3, and then he dealt in while holding 5 of my winning tiles.
That feels good. Feels good for you, not for him.
It was very funny. And then he DM'd me. It's like, why did you con? You learned.
That's fun. I hope that people, people don't always. It's always a mixed bag when they see a streamer playing. They're like, they really want them to win, or they really don't want them to win. And I always feel like it's it's power up in a sense.
I want me to win.
I want me to win too.
Marshall disagrees, but I want me to win.
I just like to think back of people calling me free in streamer fights. That just makes me feel happy when I win. But I do believe the next games they're gonna play. Let's just take a quick look. We will be watching Table 2 to my memory, which is Navita's Chiral and Anastasia Dinon. We'll talk about them a little bit more.
I'm pretty sure, at least just off the top of my head, that Dion's been having a pretty good season so far.
We'll talk about them shortly more on the actual game screen in about 6 minutes. But
okay.
We'll talk. Yeah, we'll talk about everybody else's tables instead first. Musta hopefully can show their stuff today. I believe they've had a.
Page, Musta, please.
I hear they've been having a little bit of a rough season, to my memory.
Please.
I
don't think are they doing worse than I am, or are they doing better? No, they're doing better than me.
That's good. They're playing against good players though. This is a hard lineup.
Yeah, Malcolm and Lacombe are people I'm familiar with. Yusong is not someone that I've had the chance to interact with very much.
I do believe I played against them before. I could be wrong. I don't remember. The name is familiar to me, but I also did stats on all the players, so of course they're familiar to me.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
How is is there any plans to do a post-op of all right, whale score relative to
actual
whale
turnout
score relative to final score?
That'd be kind of fun. That'd be fun.
At the very least, we can. It's what is a methodology if it isn't fact checked?
That's true. And maybe I'll find out that a stat is not as good as it actually is, because perhaps through this I'll determine this stat actually matters a lot more. Who knows?
Yeah. And the player stats tab has been updated up through this week. Special thanks to Kodo and the rest of the staff.
I cannot understand how people do this manually. It sounds horrible.
Yeah.
So huge shout out.
This is why the staff just spends too much time looking at Mahjong, not enough time playing Mahjong.
They should learn how to do API stuff. Cough, cough. I'm kidding. Don't do API stuff on
Uh,
Mahjong Soul. You'll tear your eyes out.
Yep. It sounds
Uh,
horrible as it is.
yeah. Anyways, the Jowser for my team is playing against Euclid, AC Walker, and Moonkeeper. It will probably
Yeah.
be an interesting game here too, especially after this game. I'm not sure how everyone's going to be feeling. Terribly Roland is probably like riding this magical high that Moonkeeper won't even care how they do or something.
Yeah. I
We'll
know
see.
the last time AC Walker and Jowser played, it went very poorly for Jowser.
Hmm.
So we will see what
Maybe it'll
happens
be a
there.
revenge match though.
Yeah, Euclid is representing Hades. Definitely was one of the players that I actually wanted on my team. Sorry,
Hmm.
Musta.
uh,
But
oh, New Freeze is playing twice this week. Didn't even notice.
yeah, that's been Hades' team's MO so far. It's just been players playing twice. Hasn't really been working for them, but like we'll see.
I like to
could
think
be
it's
a
just going to
scheduling
be.
thing. It's not necessarily strategy.
Yeah.
It will make it extremely easy to figure out who in the name of Hades is playing for like the last 2 weeks. So that'll be fun.
I mean, not really, and also like it doesn't really. I haven't actually looked at that once this season.
I accurately determined who was going to be playing everyone last week. I was so happy.
Yeah.
I mean, I just don't see how it's even possible. My team has, I think, 6 different time zones, and we span the
Ugh.
entire world. We have like 4 continents.
Nice.
Like, I don't know how anybody's doing anything other than just making schedules happen.
This is why I just drafted 4 EST people.
There you go, easy peasies.
Life is good. I have two East Hemisphere and 4 EST.
What was I gonna say? I think it matters to a degree where you think like I don't want to send my strong players against weak players. You'd like to throw your strong players against other strong players if you can predict it.
I've been sending my players against the wall and it's just not working.
Throw at wall, see if stick. Perfect.
Yeah. The wall hits back.
Yeah, a wall hit back hard. The last table will be Aethrin, Kurudi's
Aethrin.
Nuts, Egg, and Naru.
Yeah. Naru.
Yeah, and this is. Well,
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say this is a good table for No Time Ricci to be at. All 3 of these other teams are in the positives currently, and only Urachan is way up. So if as No Time Ricci you can take points off of these 3 teams specifically, it
Huge.
has a pretty dramatic improvement on your placement.
Yeah. Like
We'll
if
see if there's
Magic
any
Cat gets a
flow
negative
kickback,
negative 62, wouldn't that be interesting?
It would be quite something. But yeah, it would be interesting though to see if there's any flow kickback, given the crew was the one that had our dice song in last week.
That is true. That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is actually a really interesting table. I think for my like internal things, I think like all of these players are relatively similar to me, and at least in terms of just like level, if not playstyle.
I see Kyril is currently just saying that he's playing it for fun, which means now he's gonna win. Obviously.
Oh yeah, no. Well, Cairo plays as Kana, so like inherently has a tournament buff.
I see. I see. But overall, I'm excited for games too. It was hard for me to pick which table we are gonna go to, but I chose this one, which we'll talk about it once more in a second.
Yes.
I
will be actively shilling for Cairo.
Let me just look at these player stats real quick. I have the wrong one open.
Yeah, it's fine. The good news for
Uh,
Kodo is that Kodo can already make the one of the player of the week cards.
It's true. It's true.
It's already there. It's
Yeah.
Where is Navitas? There he is.
Navitas,
Negative
yeah.
32 is not a great showing just yet, but details. It's only 2 games in. They can show their stuff.
I think the big stat there is 8 Richies and two wins.
Yeah, it feels bad.
It's Mahjong. It happens.
Yeah, it happens. You
And
can't
then,
really.
and then I rage about it.
Yeah, then you rage about it, and it's great. It's fine. AC Walker? No, not AC Walker.
No,
this is
not
a different
AC
team.
Walker. Anastasia or Anastasia or Anastasia. I'm not actually sure how that's supposed to be pronounced. I think either works, but like everyone has their.
Oh, there we go. Anastasia. Also, not the happiest sailor, minus 26, but that's fine.
Yeah,
Win rate
only
10%,
winning-
surprisingly.
Yeah, 10% win rate. It's like there inherently just has to be some bad luck when your win rate is
Yeah,
that low.
of course. Yeah, well, there's only
Especially
2
with
games. You can't
25%
get real
reach.
stats out of 2 games. It's not real. Oh boy. The last 2 players, of course, are Dainon and Chirol.
Damn, Kodo, Kodo's not having it in the chat.
Queue up, please, for the love of God. That's funny. Yes, Cairo. Cairo's, they've only played 1 game, but it's been a good showing for them. 38% win rate. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
We'll see if they get another banger.
Yeah, Cairo was scheduled to play last week, but had some
With-
unfortunate going-ons.
With no 1 reachies.
That is interesting. You know, still 5 wins though. Good stuff. Man after my own heart with those Damas. Where is Dino?
No.
Why am I
Dama
blind?
bad.
There we go.
Need more Ricci.
Also a 1-player match person. 30% win rate. Pretty good. I gotta say, people who have still one match
I thought
played.
Diamond had played more, but I guess not.
Yeah, people who have one match played are in an awkward spot. Just saying, like if you have one game played, you're in a weird spot. You shouldn't do this to yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually.
Wait a second. I was like, wait, you're at 1 game too. What is this 0% win rate? What happened?
Listen. The wall giveth sometimes, and
Times the win-
sometimes the wall taketh away.
You're right.
The wall only taketh away. I don't know what you're talking about. The wall
Alright.
does not give anything.
Let us go to our our grain prep screen. Alrighty. So, yes, we talked about them a little briefly, but here are their player cards now. So, would you look at
I'm a big fan
them?
of these cards immediately because I don't see a single Dama number over 10.
I hate you.
This is a good table.
I see over 30 sumos. Disgusting. 36% sumo is something. Good for you.
That's how you
W's.
get Saint 3.
That's how you get Saint 3. You're right.
Just draw the tiles you want.
You just draw the tiles you need. Damn. I do love these dealing rates though. Look at this. 11, 10, 11, 14. Like that's a good number. Solid.
Yeah, it's
number.
a very controlled table. I think we'll see some general like sensical play.
Yeah.
I mean,
probably.
Dion's got freaking bully stats. A 28% win and 10% deal. Like that's
that's
kind of bonkers behavior.
Kind of cracked. I feel like that just has to be like relatively low sample size because that's just not sustainable at any level.
But they're master at 1.
Yeah, but like it may have just pulled from like Jade stats over like not that many.
Oh
games.
yeah, it's possible. They may not have enough Jade games then.
Or maybe
It's
they just
possible.
like were smurfing in gold and made it through quickly.
Well, now I'm curious actually.
Yeah.
Where's my
We
money
can do
ball
that off
sheet?
stream. One thing that I do note is that the 18% Ricci from Chiral is like a little bit like it's not particularly supplemented by a call rate. I think the actually like the participation rates at the table are a little bit low in general in terms of just like Ricci plus call rate.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're only gonna reach 18% of hands, I would like to see a little bit more participation in terms of
Yeah,
just,
18% is a
fighting.
little low for 33 call. It's interesting.
Yeah, which I think is why that contributes to Cairo having the lowest win rate at the table, even if it is just like by 1%.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's also just the fact that Cairo's stats are like 2 years outdated because Lamau who ladders on Mosh Soul anymore.
Yeah, I don't. I don't know who does. Oh wait, I think I do. I think one of them's over here. It's Navita's character.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Navitas is just always playing Mahjong. I think I get like two emails a day that are like, "Hey, Navitas has just started a stream on Twitch."
Yeah, he's doing it
yeah.
earlier today too, or not earlier today, earlier too. I'm like, dang son, you're waking up early for this stuff.
It does not stop.
Imagine
actually like playing Mahjong and like.
I don't know, man. That sounds horrible. I've been
Yeah.
playing Tenho a lot more lately because I'm just like, all right, maybe I'll just actually hit a real rank there. And I gotta say, it is a slog.
Tenho Master Race. It's just so fast. It feels good, man.
Oh boy, you say it's so fast. I'm like, man, these first rooms suck. Everyone leaves. I've had
Just
so
play
many disconnects.
Just play Tompo and Ippon. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Playing
Dino?
East in lower rooms in general tends to be a little bit more efficient. Even up to Jade. Isle, who is one of the I think was one of the top pool players here, was like did a lot of analysis on South games versus East games in Jade Room, and that East has like a considerably better EV because Mahjong Soul counts your actual score into your rank points, which I thought
Yeah.
was kind of interesting.
Because I mean, if you get, at least like at my rates, Tompu is like it's like plus 75 to 80 on average, and like for first,
I
and like plus 40 for second, and then like fourth place is like minus 120. So it's actually like it's pretty much it's almost flat to play
I'm looking
Tompu
at
at Master 3
the
rates.
Moneyball stats for Dynon. Their win rate's 25%, 11% deal-in rate. Still bonkers. Still good.
Yeah. So maybe
Like,
so I think
so I think these are just
they probably
Jade.
I think they probably played some in between the card getting made and you doing Moneyball.
That's possible, true. Who knows? Who knows? Well, the game is off to the races.
Yep, looks like we're gonna see Anastasia with first deal. Hand looks pretty garbage. Just at first glance.
Yes. Double North, you don't love to see it, but it's still okay-ish.
It's something. It's Nagashi
Yeah.
on.
I don't know. I hope so. I'm a big
Oh
fan of
no!
Nagashi.
Is Nagashi on?
I presume yes.
Yeah. Navi's
Uh,
hand looks like not terrible, but not like fantastic by any means.
no. I
Actually,
think.
I mean,
everyone's
which is
that's
kind of the same around the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Dynon's hand is maybe the fastest. I don't know.
It's like, I honestly, I'd
Yeah.
probably back Navi's hand to be the fastest.
Yeah.
I mean,
After they cut those two dragons.
I mean,
Now
you
things
can
have
make a
changed.
sloth and a turtle race each other, but
Yeah.
You can make them race each other. It will not be very exciting.
Yes.
Though they do tortoise races some places, I think.
I watched that SpongeBob episode.
Anastasia gonna speed this up a little bit, taking the Hatsu pawn.
Yeah, the Hatsu draw
Definitely.
yeah, that definitely makes their hand probably have the most playability now. The Navi with 2 Akka really just needs to fill in a 3-so.
That's
Speaking of
unfortunate.
3-so. Well, I found a 3-so.
Yeah, found a 3-so. Just
So in
shame.
this case, I think it actually is a minor misplay to play the 2-so instead of the 8-so because of the fact that the 4-so is the Dora.
Oh, I thought because you meant like because they knew what they were gonna draw next turn. But yeah, because of Dora.
No.
Yeah, I was like, what are you saying?
Yeah.
That was a very good fill-in for Dion across the table.
Mm-hmm.
What was
Ishanten now.
Yeah.
The
Oh, they
seventh
take
pin.
it.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
They're gonna run a little headless, maybe. Depends.
I think, it's Kanchanri on many Shanten, and there's like a world where you can shift to a Toy even.
Yeah. Ideally, they just draw a 2-character and life is happy.
I think I wouldn't even hate just playing one of the 1-3 or the 7-9 here if you're dying on. Yeah, I don't actually hate this because like
That feels pretty
the
good.
headless Shanten is wider. Ooh, okay, yeah. So here's more towards the potential Toy.
Oh.
Ooh, gonna go for the Honitsu.
For Honitsu,
Okay.
Spicy.
Try to pick up as many points as possible here. I don't necessarily hate it.
Well, it didn't take a step back in Shanten to do it. There's overlap, of course, which makes
Ooh,
the
the
hand less
Ricci,
efficient
though.
still, but
Yeah,
Just
it's not
8-character
actually-
weight.
It's not actually an.
and there it
a step-
is.
Yeah, it's not actually a Shanten step back. It's more just like the shapes are now like significantly worse, but it's still technically Shanten. This is where like I probably would have tried to greed to improve the hand there rather than take this Richinomi, and immediately punished by Dainian.
Yeah.
But the Ricci was huge because that was a very opportune moment to make Anastasia have to play defense. Wait one turn, and there might be a little bit of improvement here. Would still end up having to fold on the Dora more than likely.
I don't imagine Anastasia can even play this hand anymore.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily saying that I would have like done the wait one turn. I just would have.
I take it back.
What a draw.
I take it back. Whatever,
Yeah, all right.
just draw Dora.
Now we're fighting. Now we're fighting regardless. Oh, 3-mon comes out, so you can pull into Tempai now. That's a draw. Interesting draw for Chiral.
Oh
Yes,
god,
okay, doesn't want it.
Okay, drops the 3.
Plays the safe 3-mon. Can depending on how Anastasia gets tempo, we'll see whether or not the 8-mon deals in.
Yeah.
But you like once your hand gets to this point, you have to fight.
Mm-hmm.
Like the value is just too good.
I think I would really like to be able to drop the 6 character if I'm them because of potential Suji. Anything else is just so scary.
Yeah, but I mean, like if you get the opportunity to pull the 6-mon, you're not gonna say no.
Probably not. No. I mean, luckily the hand across the pond is not really that scary after you
It's
deal
Ura
in.
too. It's fine.
Yeah. Oh, it's Ura 2. My bad. I didn't notice that. My bad.
Actually, wait. Oh wait, no. Ura2's dead. Ura2's dead. All right, we're fine. We're safe.
No, they'll find the 5th 9. It's fine.
Yeah. Navi's actually Shanten himself, by the way, looking to just try to find potential Tenpai for Tanya Dora 3. Doesn't find it in him to push the 2-mon there. Oh.
Probably see
Okay,
6 drops
so
here, I imagine.
6-mon is not only the most efficient, but I think it is also the safest.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, with no 9-mon dropped, it's not
Oh.
Suji. Oh man.
I mean, it's half Suji to the 3-mon, so you're only like worried about the 6-9 shape.
Damn.
And you have 2 8-mon blocking that.
What a devastating hand.
But you also have, but that's it. But that's entirely equivalent because you have 2 6-mon blocking the 8-mon,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
also has 1 Suji. So like
Yeah.
they're equal, really.
Yeah. So in that case, I just prefer the one that lets me call the most tiles.
Navita's immediately saying, I actually don't like Honitsu, and that's understandable. Especially when you have Dora.
Yeah, the Dora 8-mon really is a tiebreaker there. Though if he draws, I think we might see the commit.
Yeah, it's tough.
We might see the hedge.
Well,
I think he'll
these
hedge.
shapes are just so bad for Honitsu. Like, yes, you have a lot of Pinzu, but you only have 3 blocks. Like,
yeah, but like now that I mean, when you have the 5 dot though, it's so easy to make a shape after that.
I think like even if you go like you can still go Honitsu/Chinitsu after this. Like you're not like that worried about losing like the acceptance on some of these.
Can we drop the 1 dot here?
I think 1 pin seems fine.
Dora, bye.
Dora's also fine.
Dora's fine. That's efficient.
I'm just greedy.
Yeah. Dynon's hand improving though with that little 2 pickup. They got themselves some really nice shapes. So we'll see if they can get rid of that 8 so and 3 maybe.
No Tanya without a 6-pin draw, so it's gonna be a little bit like it might be difficult to open the hand. There's like an outside world where there's a 3-4-5 Sanchoku.
I feel like Kyrul's hand it's fine, but oh, never mind. All right, well
that helps.
Yeah, it does help.
The Pinchan is still unfortunate, but at least it includes Dora, so it's probably gonna keep it around.
Yeah, and you can just like no matter what like your next progress draw is, you can just play 9-mon and lose nothing.
True.
Or well, lose lose. Yeah,
you lose so little. Yeah. Which is quite nice.
You can still take 7-mon to Tenpai. You can still You can still like pair the north of his 6-mon.
Yep. Ishanten for the Toy.
Yeah, and the Forso's gonna come right out. It's gonna be just Nomi, but pick up more points than they just dealt in if they're able to win it.
True. Oh, there's a 4. Too bad Dynon needs it.
Yeah. So only 1 tile left in the wall for Anastasia. Unfortunately, let's see. So that 4-mon does kind of. Ooh, actually, Navi might cut 3-mon if Chitoy becomes an out.
Yeah.
So at this point, I think I still just like 1 pin.
Yeah. Also, because like you're like, I'm Tanyao. I have a lot of doubles. It's fine.
Yeah, I think like my plan at this point here is just like pulling something if I'm Navi. See,
okay.
This is why you greed Dora forever.
Now I don't know what they drop. Oh, the 5 dot pie.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, Dora does look kind of bad into Anastasia's hand. I mean, that looks like a toy. With all the Sojas cards, it's obviously not Honitsu or anything like that.
Yeah, and it's not Yakuhai either because you see the Norse and you see all the dragons.
Yeah. I'd be really scared for about the 8 though. I might just drop the 3 character if we get an improvement.
Yeah, I mean Toy Nomi is not like a bad punish either.
No. It's
okay, that's the 4-mon. That's the last deal in tile. Navi can take Ishanten here by playing 2-mon. Or okay, just takes the Dora. Or
and Dynon's like, hey there.
Yep. Rishi Pinfu Dora too, very reasonable hand. With the way the table had to play around the Toy had ample time to catch up relatively safely.
3 tiles left in the wall for Dion there.
Yep.
Yep.
2 5-pin. Not a tile that's gonna, or at least 2 pins. Not a tile that's gonna.
Uh-oh. Will they
This is gonna
fold?
be rough. This is foldable. I think you can play 3-mon Suji, or you can play Tuso.
And
Yeah.
does.
Yep.
It makes
I do
sense
like that play.
because like what
Let's
do
see
you
what
gonna
Navi
do?
wants to do here. This is a pretty awkward draw if you want to keep your Ishanten.
It's kind of running out of time.
Yeah, he does that. I've never seen anything that makes me more upset from like a good player than Navi's time management. It's always at 0. Which is like, maybe I should actually think more.
No. That sounds horrible.
That
Think
can't
more.
be right.
Yeah.
That can't
Don't
be right.
everybody knows the faster you play, the better you are.
Exactly.
No.
This is why I play 3+5 drunk for train.
When I was in the
By the way,
parlors,
Tyrell's
everyone
10-5,
played
by the way,
fast.
for
Yeah.
Tanya Dora too.
Pretty good.
Made their way all the way around. Was willing to push the Nakasuji 6-pin.
You might actually see it too.
Oh yeah, oh okay, 7-mon comes out because there's really nothing in Anastasia's hand that looks particularly good. I think I probably would have actually dealt it with Tuso there.
Yeah, they might drop the Tuso here, honestly.
Well, now that the 7-mon,
Oh, the green!
What a
Wow,
good
that
draw
saved
there.
them.
But now that the 7-mon come out, the 4-mon looks a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice points to pick up for Chiral. Picks up the nice 1500 into a chill second place and stays within 300 of first place. But yeah, that would have been a very expensive dodge or very expensive hand to deal into if Anastasia had not successfully dodged.
Chiral's hand is maybe good.
I love Dion's hand. Like
Yeah.
this is an incredible hand. 4-5-6 Sancho.
Yeah, Dion's hand is great. I'm hoping for the SSK here.
Yeah.
Oh, damn,
wow.
that's huge.
I think now you can even actually open
Tanya Dora SSK. It's 300.
Yeah, like I think I would I'd be pretty okay with cheating a 3-mon here if I'm Dion.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
What about 4-pin?
4-pin I'm still pretty happy with, but I'm less happy about because I want my Sanchoku confirmed. But like Tanya Dora 1 and picking up the stick is like certainly fine.
Especially as dealer, because you just get that repeat.
As dealer.
Yeah.
Oh, Chiral immediately paired the Dora, by the way. So looking at a potential expensive hand on our right.
Yeah.
Actually, everybody could have expensive hands.
Oh, that's a little unfortunate. They dropped the 4 dot. That 2 is gonna be a little harder to use.
Yeah, but I mean, like they're looking. Oh, yeah, I see.
Yeah.
I don't want to cheat that. Okay, 3-pin. I want to just hold on to just keep for Tanya purposes.
Mm-hmm. Drops the 8. Okay, yeah. Because we're probably using the 6s as a double, but we'll see.
Yeah, no, I mean, because even if you draw 7-pin, you can just play 1-pin.
Ooh,
and yeah, so that's the reward for cutting the 8-pin there.
I want to. Okay, we're just gonna go for the efficiency route. That's fair.
It's like, I mean, Richie Pin Fudora is fine. You don't have to have Sanchoku or Tanya.
Yeah.
Like Richie Pin Fudora is plenty expensive already.
I feel like we're doing this. Yeah, this is fine. This is all fine.
Anastasia has made their way to an Ishanten, by the way. Though Chiral has Fudora.
Yeah, that's a Mongon. All right.
Yep. It's definitely a little bit. It's always like scary as well when it's like a Yakuhai Dora pawn or like a Yakuhai and a Dora pawn because you have no idea what the heck they could possibly want.
Yeah.
Like, you can take a glance at Chiral's pawn and be like, like middle Manzu, like Sozu entirely, like seem like danger spots, but you don't know whether or not they're Tempai. You don't know what like.
I would probably
trust. We have Tempai for Anastasia, don't we?
Yep. 3-mon Dama not really wanting to mess with the open Dora 3 for a Kanchan +1, which like or it's just a wait 1 turn meme.
Yeah, wait 1 turn. Who cares?
Yep. The thing is that 3-mon fits into everyone's hand.
Yeah.
Navi
Look at the self draw. It looks like.
Yeah, Navi doesn't have anything particularly safe, but he also doesn't have anything that deals in.
Yeah. So surely, this is probably fine.
Dainyan's probably perfectly interested in just fighting this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chiral sees that he has Mongon and is like, all right, like we push, we ball.
Yeah. And when you have this much Dora,
now.
Yeah. If you have this much Dora, oh wow, that's a great pickup.
Ooh, so how do you want to play this now if you're Dainyan? Because now
I just dropped the 6.
Yeah.
I dropped 1 pin.
Okay.
We're back to our Sanchoku roots.
Yeah. We never left them apparently.
Yep. one pin, two
And
pin
this gives
also
you
like feels
more ways
safer.
to open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think one pin, two pin's actually safer than just playing 6-pin, but it feels safer.
Yeah. I would just drop the 6 because I'm just like, well, it's the best way forward. But that's
and
just
you
me.
don't really have like defensive resources to work with. All right, just push the 6 mon.
Oh,
Oh no, Chiral.
No,
Kyle's-
switching to Toy Toy as a part of this.
Boo. Oh, he's just afraid.
yeah. I will say, it's interesting because I mean, when you have Dora 3, you can kind of presume that your hand is by and far the most valuable on the table, and allow you to shove in routes where they would feel very uncomfortable.
Yeah. It is the thing though when you're playing with red 5s that you oftentimes will have Mongon fighting against Mongon.
Yes, it's true.
Well, and
and
also
that's a
there's
tempi.
no waiting 4-so 7-so.
All right. This time they say the 6 dot. You know what? Yeah, it's kind of.
Oh, and now we're gonna have tempi for the Toy Toy.
Yeah.
South.
I mean,
Toy Toy Dora 3,
nothing's
honey.
safe.
All right.
So I feel like the 6 mon has to come out.
Throws out the Monka emote. Like you have to.
Yeah.
I like that emote. It's very good.
I mean, 4-so 7-so coming out of Anastasia's hand would be a double deal in.
Yeah,
That'd be
it
wild.
It is dead. 4-7
Yep.
so is dead.
That's true.
Oh.
They're all in hand.
It is going to be an exhaust.
Wait,
That's
were
okay,
there?
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and the last.
What you
3
think?
mon
You
is dead
think the
wall.
Venus is not gonna throw a safe tile there?
No, I didn't realize there was only one draw left. I was thinking, oh, there's still a 3 mon somewhere.
I was like, you're insane.
Yeah.
That's a very fun. Now it's 3 Reachy Sticks, 2 Homba. Winning here in general is huge money.
Yeah, pretty big deal. This is like the type of hand that you really need to win if you're Navitas to just like be back like kind of amongst the at the top or near the top.
Yeah.
He does have 4
Immediately
pairs.
draws the Dora North.
Yep, he does have 4 pairs. The Halloween emote.
Ooh.
There's another Dora North.
North. Yeah, well, that makes things interesting.
I will say, while I like the Halloween Kana emote, that skin has absolutely negative flow. It is unreal how badly I do when I'm playing as Halloween Kana on a consistent basis.
A hard decision there for Dion. What would y'all have discarded?
I think Hatsu's fine. If you don't want to play Hatsu, then you can just play Tumon. I think No, I think Hatsu's fine because you want to keep the Sanshoku potentially, because that's I think going to be a little bit more consistent of an opening route than like pairing the Hatsu. Because all you need is a draw like that, and boom, you have a 1-2-3 Sanshoku that you use these Dora with.
Yeah. But no such luck here.
Anyway, rest
The
of the table.
Haku hanging out in Anastasia's hand, holding up Chiral a little bit here.
Yep.
I also
Navi
just
draws
don't like
Monko.
the 3 doubles also. And now it's 4 doubles in Dion's
4
hand.
pairs. All right,
Yeah.
all right. Looks like just like a very pair heavy hand so far, or at least for both Navi and Dinon, both at 4 pairs. Thing is,
And
they're
neither
not-
of them.
Yep. Okay. They are
Neither
Ishan?
Navi.
Oh, go
Yes.
for it. Go for it.
Sorry.
They're two shunting because they don't have a pair. But neither Navi nor Dion have very toy hands. Like they have a lot of pairs, but they can't really open for it efficiently.
I feel like this Dora is holding back Navita's hand at this point.
Yeah, I think like he sees like a potential for Chitoy or Toy Toy, and is there like wanting to have that Dora for potential value. But like the potential value in this hand is in the points that are already in the middle. Like Tanya Nomi's fine. That's why I like this Haku Nomi is really okay for Cairo, because this is like a 5,000 point Haku Nomi.
I think we're gonna see what a Toy Tonki weight for Navitas now.
Yeah, it's also a. Is it Ishanten? That is Ishanten for Anastasia as well.
All right, we're Chitoy.
There's a lot of overlap with the 5-so there.
Yeah, but still can also like pair any of the So's and then all of a sudden have Manzu Sanmenchan. Ooh, that's a weird draw.
Yeah, that is a strange draw.
But this could allow you to get the 4-5-6 Sanshoku. Discard 4 on here, and if you draw into the 5-so, you can get a Nobitan weight.
Yeah, I do like 4-so just in general there, I think, because even like most of the time you're not going to end up on a Tonki Tenpai because you can get only 8-so and 2-so do that. The 5-so you can still at least take a Nobitan and aim for the ooh, there's gonna be the Chitoy. Well, we see the Ricci. No, it takes the
No.
Yeah, you don't
Dama.
really need to. Yeah, it's 9600 as
I-
dealer. Like
I
the Ricci
reach you
doesn't add a
this.
bunch.
I reach you this.
Honestly, I'm pretty okay with this Dama. Ooh, there's the Tempai for Anastasia though, but it's gonna be that awkward Tanki.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
gonna
mean
be the poem from Navi.
the Ricci just doesn't add much value is the only issue. Now the Formon, not Formon,
Ooh.
the Forso, but the South way.
It's twice cut. It's
No,
twice
It's a
cut.
hell way.
It's a
hell
hell way.
Yeah. Oh,
if it was
yeah.
only once cut.
Huge
Dion-
upgrade there for Chiral.
Yeah.
Dion doesn't know this, but the last Tuso, unless Navi draws it, I mean, all the Forso gone. Not that they can see that because they're in Navi's hands.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. The South actually came out.
The South immediately comes out.
That's so
Okay,
funny.
switch to the 5-mon. Oh, that's Tempai for Chiral now, but the 3/6 pin is both paired in Dion's hand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
Who left
oh,
the
that's,
wall though?
That's Sun Mention Tempai for Anastasia. I'm not sure why this wasn't recheated, if I'm honest. And by not sure why, I mean like it absolutely should have been immediately recheated. This is just furry tin.
Not Sun
you can't take
Minchan.
that.
It's
Or
the
Sun
Sun.
Mentan.
Oh, there's the
Tonki.
5.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Wow, and rewarded for greeting a turn.
Yeah, that's so good.
Oh,
no. That's a deal
Oh,
in.
that's gonna deal into Chiral, so that's like not as bad.
But it's hilarious because it's 4 Ricci sticks. That's so much.
That's like honestly ridiculous though. That's honestly ridiculous that Anastasia like doesn't take the 3-sided Ricci and draws the only tile that saves and like draws the 5-mon that would have dealt in, and then is able to change off of it.
And have another 3-sided weight.
Yeah, it's like all right. That's definitely a hand that I would have dealt in with the 5-mon. Because
Chiral has a hand here.
Yeah, it is points. Okay, well Eastora. Chiral picking up those sticks though now, especially getting them directly off the only other person who is positive, is in like not like a comfortable first place, but not like uncomfortable either. Like has like that nice 10k gap that you always like to have.
Wow, Navi's Ishan 10 is very good.
Alrighty. 3, 4, 5. Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Just Ricci, like just looking for like a Ricci Tanya Pinpu. Maybe you can like be happy and draw a red 5 somewhere in there. Because you can accept all 3 of them.
Wow, the triple Dynon or triple 4 Dynon words.
Yeah. No, the triple Dynon. There are
the triple Dynon. It's strange. I really like keeping like the 8 there, and I would like to kill a dragon because I just really like those shapes. I really love a triple of a side boy.
And I don't feel like the dragons are doing a lot for us here.
No, I don't. Well, but we'll see. We haven't seen
they're
it
all
on the
live
table.
still.
Yeah, and I mean, technically, if you hold a dragon and you get this pair up, you're like, well, this makes his hand extremely fast. But that's now
Anastasia
maybe Nikeko.
also Ishan 10.
It feels like dealer's hands is going to be a little too slow to the table with everyone else improving so quickly. Which is
Chiral still feels leagues away with what Navi and Anastasia have going on. I mean, Navi's been Sumagiri since turn 2.
Yeah. Oh. This is like the worst kind of hand for that too, because you're just like you look at that hand and be like, all right, sick, and then it just never happens.
Why did Dynon drop the 1 bamboo?
Tanya, I don't know. It's definitely not Tanya.
Yeah, I was like Tanya with the triple 9s. What do you want?
You see, this is why. Clearly.
Yeah.
Anastasia got a good improvement. Allowed them to get pin food potentially here.
Yeah, if I had to guess though, it was Dion saw the 2 so and just didn't feel confident in the shape, but it's still better than like a floating 2-mon.
True. Oh well, such is life.
Is this? No, this isn't Tempai, but it is like I think you just Sumagiri this.
Yeah,
you don't.
The shape's already good. Don't worry about it. Oh, drops the 3.
Interesting.
Sure, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, we still have 2 5 mon all get us to Tempai, as well as anything around the 6-7 pin.
Yeah, but now you lose 3 6 9 mon to Tempai and only really gain 7 pin.
I think probably their guess is like maybe like 7-pin looks safer on the table to throw. It's like maybe the
Yeah,
concept.
it
I
is.
don't
It
know.
is safe to Anastasia and did pass relatively recently with no one really displaying a want for it. Kyle's
Yeah.
finally made their way to an Ishanten, by the way, because this hand has
Right.
progressed so slowly.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, both Navi and Anastasia have been Ishanten since the middle of the first row.
True.
Anastasia has a lot of Tadashi, but like, at least one of those is Katagiri, and both of the 8-so were just drawing sideways improvements. So
Yeah, that sounds about right. Isn't Mahjong great? Get that you get Ishanten and then like turn two.
Wow.
Oh, and that
And
that's
there
how
we
Mahjong
go.
was the
We
first
hit it. We
Senpai.
got there.
And this is a hell weight on a Kanchan.
Yep.
So we'll see whether or not Kyle wants to actually take this.
yeah, a 9-so feels like a
unsurprising.
good drop.
Yeah, that seems like it makes a lot more sense.
There's a lot of ways to end up Furiton here, which is kind of an issue with the Pinsu, but I mean,
If you draw
better
4-pin,
than a
though,
Hellweight,
If
probably.
you draw 4-pin, like I'm just slamming it. I'm dealer. Okay, you
Oh,
slam this.
yeah, you slam this.
Actually, it's still only a 2-tile weight.
Oh,
so
wait,
I
no,
don't
it's a
think
Dama. It's a Dama.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dama's not particularly bad. Now you
And it's
actually
so
no, you're
late.
waiting. You're waiting on Genbutsu now. It's gonna be just Richie Pinfu for Anastasia with a potential Ipeko. Or yeah, Ipeko. That's the word. Navi can play
And
7-pin
Navi's
now. Yep.
still not Tenpai.
Yep.
Such is life.
See, this is why you predict Navi fourth.
Oh, God. I think I predicted him third.
Okay, does take the cheetah tempai here. 258 Mon.
Nice, nice.
258
nice,
Mon
nice.
versus 47 Mon versus 57 So. The 7 So is Genbutsu to the Richi though. Ooh, that's a fantastic draw for Cairo.
Could take
like,
3-so, 6-so.
Yeah, 2-so
And
safe
2-so
as well. Oh,
Oh, but tosses the 7-so instead.
Wow,
this is
maybe
it.
just getting
Not
their
gonna end up-
payday.
Not gonna end up mattering.
No.
I think maybe he was worried about what Navitas is doing, given that like, or what Dayan was doing, given that 2 players just called. But
True.
I think if you offer me Tanpin Dora as dealer, on a tile that's Genbutsu to the Richi, I'm going to take it.
You know what's weird? I just realized that we're South 1 and it's been like no repeats. It's so strange compared to last game.
Yeah, it's been very chill.
Yeah. Everyone's points are actually not that far out. This is like a pretty average game score wise. Like anyone could still hit first. It's not at all hard.
Well, and Anastasia here, despite, well, is in a very narrow last, but has such a beautiful high pie.
Mm-hmm.
Could very well end up Dorotanki here.
I
It'd be
would have
interesting.
This is one of those where I would actually like think about Dama if I draw 6-0.
That would be interesting. Yeah, because if you draw the 6-so, you're like,
okay.
wow.
Well, this is significantly more efficient, but it makes me sad.
You know, if you draw a 7 or anything of the such, I'd probably Dama, or like, sorry, if I draw a 7 dot down the road or something like this, because this is potentially a Ryan.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily sure I want to like force that though. Like I just like if I'm dealer and I get Ryanman Tenpai, I'm just or like 2-sided Tenpai, not necessarily even Ryanman here. Like I'm just throwing it.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, for the
Ooh.
record, 7-pin also is not Tenpai anyway, so...
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can definitely
yeah.
hold on to it for sure.
You
Just
drop
play out
like the 1
pin.
dot and you're just like, oh, this is neat.
Yeah, you draw the 7-pin and then you draw the 6-pin and then you draw like 8-pin or 6-0 and then you can get Ryanman.
It's so easy. Just do
very
it.
A very specific order of draws.
Been really funny
Yeah,
if they just
Anastasia
drew them.
Tenpai on 1-pin, 3-pin, 6-pin, 9-pin, 6-0, 9-so. I'm just not quite finding anything.
Kyrill's hand, very shiny at the very least.
Yeah, very shiny, but a little slow.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a little bit hard. I mean, if he can
I mean,
get...
Hyrule would have been more than happy to call pretty much anything, I'm sure. I mean, this isn't even Atazuke with 2 Yakuhai. It's just
Correct.
nothing coming out.
Oh, there's the
Diane-
self.
Diane Sands also on a very nice Ishanten.
I think
Oh,
we'll probably be
that's
seeing
a-
the green and the
that's a draw.
self relatively
Yeah,
soon.
the green I imagine, that's Tenpai, so that's gonna be the south cut. Richi Pinfu Dora, or yeah, Richi Pinfu.
Yeah,
Dora.
and that's gonna be
Now, okay, Cairo
Oh,
just...
damn.
Right into it,
Let's
jeez.
go. Honestly, I'm a little bit surprised it wasn't like 6-7-pin.
Or I mean, or even Hatsu, like, isn't...
Yeah.
6 and 7-pin safer.
Yeah, I don't think you really want to play Hatsu. Just
Well,
'cause,
the
like,
issue
you
of
don't wanna be headless.
those shapes is, oh wow, never mind. All right, cool. Is that they're not very efficient. The 3, 4, 6, 7 shape. It's not very efficient at all.
I mean, it's still Ryanman, and like It's not like
Eh.
Diane gets to choose what they're cutting at this point.
Yeah,
True.
but I
Oh, he
mean,
just-
2 Shanten fighting a Riichi is never good. Like, that's not a good place to be.
Yes, but
A lot of value, obviously, but
yeah, but consider manga.
Ooh,
there's the 5
just draw
pin.
it.
Oh,
just
what
draw
a
it.
great.
The red
Just
5
Drawing
the
as
Akka.
well. Riichi Sumo Pinfudora is a pretty big point swing here.
Yeah,
It's gonna,
52.
and that's gonna sink Anastasia just that little bit more, make it a little bit harder for them to get out of last place.
Yeah. Still,
Not really where you want to be without a deal.
Yeah, still not the
Dora
worst
two here for
position
Navi.
though. Yeah,
Yep.
2 doors, nice. Though actually, honestly, this hand's fine. We might see a Tanya pivot if things go their way.
I mean, or just to speed up the hand with the Dora being there.
Sure. Oh, double sevens.
There's not a lot of
ooh,
speed around the table in general, though.
True.
So there's plenty of
Almost
time here.
Peiko for Dainon though, so that's a nice little shape pitch there for the bamboo suit.
Yeah, and Kyril has.
Oh, that's a good draw for Anastasia as well.
Kyril has 7 tiles to a Churin.
Oh, almost halfway there.
Yeah, easy.
I'm getting word.
Oh
there
wow,
might be a pause in
another
this
good
game.
fill for Anastasia.
Yeah, they're really gonna need to pick up something with this hand. Now he's no, still not Ishanten, Ryan Shanten. I did not read. Navi has a pretty interesting looking like playable hand here. Just needs to play. I would love for Navi to be able to find a Tanya out here. Then you can just open with.
Just a heads up, we're going to experience a pause in 5 minutes.
Oh, good.
If it's a short pause, there's no reason to leave. But if it ends
No.
up being a long pause, we'll know ahead of time and can bounce if we need to.
I have the pause
we can-
channel open just in case.
Yeah, and we're good at killing time.
Sure. Yeah. We can hyper analyze every player's hand to hell and back. He'll be fine.
Or we can just or we can talk about Taylor Swift.
Please no. Great draw for Navitas. That 4 really lets them do some good old fashioned Tanya action if they please.
Yeah, me Tanya.
I think-
are-
I'm sorry. I was just gonna make a joke and say that I think LPY figured out how to get Whale on topic. Just mention Taylor Swift.
I'm like,
Whale
nah,
will
I'm good.
hyper- back to the table.
Great draw
that's
for
fun.
Kyril though.
True.
They
Oh,
probably
are
have to
we gonna see
draw
Kyril-
Dora.
Are we gonna see Kyril cut Dora here?
No.
No. Okay, this is such
Still
a freaking
holding
block.
it.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm worried that like they're gonna get to the
Wait.
mid game and they're just gonna have that still and it's gonna be burning a hole for their pocket.
Yeah. I mean, when you have a hand this bad, do you even really need to cut Dora? Like, I feel like no.
Probably not.
Navi's also like technically Ishanten here. It's just a very awkward Ishanten.
Yeah.
Like, if you draw a 3-pin, 7-pin, if you draw a Tenpai, you'll take it.
Sure.
But like, you would much rather just like Tanya.
You'd much rather just be happy if your life.
Tanya is a pretty good Yaku, by the way.
If 4-7 so comes out from Anastasia, would you chi as Navi and toss the 7-9 mon?
Yeah, probably.
Mm.
My brain on Tanya is something to behold.
I've heard a lot of people tell me when they're starting out, they're like, "Isn't Tanya broken?" I'm like, kind of.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Ooh,
Ooh.
5 pins.
Wow.
An interesting draw here.
I would.
So I think you can actually just play 5 so now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because now you're like your Ishanten's like very good and it's like dominable.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't
The
have to
only-
like reach on like a bad weight.
The only issue now is like if you see a 3 dot come out and you want to pawn that, that's bad. Also, it's funny.
Oh,
That's-
okay. No, we wouldn't have
We
drawn.
wouldn't have
that,
drawn
alright?
it. We wouldn't have drawn it. It
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
matter.
That is Ishanten for Dainion though.
Yeah.
2K would be a pretty big pickup for them in terms of just getting that little bit closer to Kyril.
It looks like the game has been paused for a full 4 minutes. I don't know if we want to duck out or not, but
We'll
I think,
probably look at all the other tables just briefly at their scores, and we'll probably do that.
Oh, I know 2 tables are finished already just from
Yes.
the general chat.
Yeah.
Including my table.
Including my table, too.
Yeah.
Wow. Apparently, it was a horrible game, they said.
Mine was a great game.
Navita's hand, if you see this, look at all those Sumogiris. Think about the
Oh, I know.
pain inside their heart. They must
I mean,
be so upset.
this is just mahjong.
This must be where the pause
The
happens.
pauses, yeah.
This too is mahjong.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
there
is
it
the
is.
pause. Yeah, alright.
Alrighty. Yeah, so let's dip for a little bit. And then
Let's see what 2 games finished. Okay.
Alright, so Euclid was able to pick up some points for In the Name of Hades. Not like a big first, but like something.
No. These are all really close points, so like it really didn't have a huge impact on anybody's scores, it looks like. It's like this is a really small fourth. Wow. I'm kind of curious what the last hand is, just out of curiosity.
Yeah. Musta won.
Did he? Nice.
Big
Finally.
pog, big pog. Alright, it looks as if they are just unpausing and saying, like, unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Yeah, so we can head back there in like 4 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay.
we just have not heard anything from the player. Ooh,
What
does
happened?
Jowser get this? I imagine Jowser has to get this Ricci, right?
Yeah, he has to win this Ricci,
no,
but like
I'm gonna. AC Walker's gonna deal in. That's what's
yeah, that's what's about to
he has that
happen.
A-mon.
Because-
He has that
Yeah,
A-mon sitting in hand.
that is
Yeah.
so depressing when you look at
Oh,
AC
doesn't
Walker.
Doesn't take the green.
Oh, needs
Plays
to.
the safer. Oh no.
No. And
It's
then
definitely a significantly
Jowser.
safer tile. Just unfortunate. And then gets at least an Ura.
Wow. And that new fancy Ricci animation. Yep, there you go.
Was A-mon dead?
Oh.
I think I only saw 2 of them.
Let's double check. Please, I don't know.
No, yeah. There's one in Moonkeeper's discards. There's one in the Indicate. It'd be a Hellweight.
Yeah, it'd be a Hellweight. Yeah.
So okay, so the real crime here is conning the tune.
Yep. That's the real issue.
This is what caused the problem.
When did they
But
do
then
that?
again, actually, like the Condora wasn't
immediately.
the Condora wasn't the 7th, wasn't the one that hit Ura. So like, it still would have been the same. It still would have been the same value.
Sure. Let's see Moosta's game. Yeah, this
Plus, woohoo! We won a game. First time in like 2 weeks.
Magic.
I keep telling my team, as long as we're positive every week, what
is this a Ricci Patsu? Please no. Oh no, it isn't.
No.
No. Also the same thing.
This is just gonna be a 4-mon deal in.
It's the same thing. They both cons red dragons.
It's just Ricci Pinfu.
Oh yeah, there's deal in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing special really.
Musta would like us to see South 3 apparently.
All right, we'll look at South 3 real quick. I wish there was a button to skip this. This is a good Halloween skin.
I was saying earlier that it has negative flow, but apparently that's just a me thing. The Sancho Ghidorah 3.
That's pretty good.
Big fan,
Yeah,
big
that's
fan.
pretty good.
Poor Lickle. And by poor Lickle, I mean hot deserved.
Dang.
I don't know why it's deserved, but like.
Why is it deserved?
No idea, but.
Should have tossed the red 5 instead.
Oh, the other game finished too, real quick. Apparently. What did they get? Or
no. That was.
It's not up here.
Weird.
Okay, we can go back to the game.
Yeah. It's about to probably be unpaused. Oh, I can't even click the tool thing. Why Mahjong Soul? Why? This
Dude, Mahjong Soul has so many like little things that like don't have anything to do with the Mahjong that are just irritating. This is definitely one of them.
Yeah, this should not be a thing, but apparently it is. I guess the pause probably lets it say like no commands work on the page is what it does, which is so strange.
If we want to kill time, we can look at the war crime that Raph just posted in the general.
Let's see here. What war crime? Did he give us a clip?
No, it's in the general, not the Raph League, not the W League general.
Okay. Let's see here.
It's all the way at the bottom. Or wait, oh. Yeah, that.
There we go. Oh, it's a 4.
What?
I've never seen a 4. I've only seen 3s.
They're all Lelouch.
Yeah, Lelouch.
Does this count as a triple yoked egg?
That's pretty funny. That's just
An Onco Lelouch.
Yeah.
That's just comedy.
I have an Onco of Lelouch. It's so good.
Oh, that's funny. That's
the
just
funny thing Yeah.
Mm.
Did they have Lelouch before? That's why none of them show up as new, or is that just what happens if you roll 2 in the same thing?
I
No,
don't
I think they would all show
know.
up as new if you already had it.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you
So
didn't
I
already
think
have it, I
that's
mean.
just 3 rerolls, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
I think
Hey,
if
that's a bunch of
200,
wishing
225
wishing
specifically.
stones, baby. Woo!
woo, Wishing Stone Army,
If only wishing stones were good for literally anything.
but they're not.
You
Hey,
can buy-
that's how you get bonded characters. Those wishing stones are huge.
If
Oh, yeah,
the
it'd
only
be
way to get
really
purple gifts.
cool
you
if
can get 10 of them. You can use 10 of them to actually bond your character, but you can also you can redeem 25 to get purple items. But like if you're rolling enough to get wishing stones, you probably have purple items to spare anyway.
it'd be pretty cool if you rolled a bonus character, it gave you more pity points or something. That'd be smart.
I
That'd
would
be
like
cool.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would
That would be
appreciate
neat.
that.
But Mahjong Soul's not gonna do that.
Yeah, because that would take less of our money.
Yeah. And we know how they feel about that. I do believe this game is gonna restart in just a moment.
Yeah.
I think.
Honestly, the amount of money that Mahjong Soul makes compared to
Right.
like the amount of work and upkeep that goes into it, like it has to be a lot. Because like all you have to do is like keep the servers on and like put out like an event like every month. All right,
Yep,
there's the
there we go.
unpause. Oh, the red 5.
Wow.
Yeah,
The
that
immediate
feels
red
so
5 draw is
unfortunate.
quite sad.
Oh,
Oh,
hey! Wow, look at that!
Oh, what a draw.
so what do you want to do here if you're Navi? Okay.
Wait, yeah,
Yeah,
3
yeah.
pin, 6 pin.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
And you just like I think.
Oh!
Oh my God! No! What?
Damn, just
I
be
think if there
good.
wasn't a DC, you can make an argument for Dama. But like, okay, no Ura. Missed the Ura 3 by 1 tile.
Wow.
But still a
Still a
hot
Hane. Still a first place currently.
I think we should repause.
Yeah, I think we should repause too.
I think we should
I
I think
actually
we should
think
investigate the pause.
I think the game actually is null and void now.
I agree.
I don't think. Yeah.
I think we should restart.
No.
Yeah, I mean, this is incredibly unfortunate for Dion. It's obviously some sort of, like, it's got to be an internet issue or something. They had
Yeah.
cheated earlier in that same hand. It's not like they rage quit or anything.
Yeah,
No.
especially
It
the
just kind of
fact,
sucks.
especially the fact that they haven't been able to message anything in Discord.
Yeah. Something terrible probably happened to their internet.
I think we should investigate Navitas.
Yeah.
Probably a pawn here.
Yeah, we should
Yeah,
still
it is-
investigate them.
It is a good point from Kodo here, though. This is in the rulebook. We're not just making this up as we go. Like, if you pause, pause can only last 5 minutes because we have a schedule to stick with.
Yep. Especially
And
because it's
also, we
the
don't
viewed
want
game.
people to be able. We don't want people to be able to stream snipe.
That's a good point too. Because now technically everybody knows everybody's hand.
Yeah, or like would have.
Would have, yeah.
I mean,
Like-
not that it really mattered with the next round Ricci, next round of Potsumo, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gave
In this specific
Navitas
case.
time to look for the wall code.
Yeah. And he was like, I think I should reach you this.
Huh.
How about that?
Alright.
this is such an awkward Tushanten for a Navi here.
Oh, got a BRB by the way. Just top off.
All right. Nice little pickup for
All right,
Navitas.
now we're Ishanten.
Yeah. It's awkward because we're probably going to have to drop Dora, but it doesn't really matter because if we get temp by quickly, we don't have to care about this.
No, it does look like Dion was able to come back. We have a couple of Tadashi now. Kyrol, very close. That's Ishanten across the way.
Mm-hmm. It looks like it's probably gonna put actually Navitas in a bad spot if they can get it. Because if they get that, it's gonna make Navitas' hands so hard to pilot due to just having Dora. Though you could probably make an argument like 1 and 4 have been dropped. Maybe I can drop Dora? Question mark.
Yeah, just push. Dora's just another Suji.
Yeah. Dora's just. Oh, never mind.
Or just
And,
parry.
There you go. Or
there
just
you
draw
go.
it.
Or just draw it. My bad.
Yeah, just draw the
How
tile.
many Tumon are gone?
Actually, just one.
yeah.
Started.
Oh, there's one. But Deinon's probably gonna use it.
Yep.
Oh, wait, Deinon's back. Yeah. Oh, wait a second. I was like, hold up.
Time.
Yeah, just in time to not deal in again, almost.
So the thing is, though, the other 2 Dora are still in the wall,
True.
which is somewhat concerning. Cairo just looking to find his very nice Shanten to completion. Would like to do that post haste. If Carlson was a Mongon, that's still gonna be like very much in fighting range of first place here, despite the Oyahane.
Mm-hmm. Kairo's hand just refuses to improve. It's so sad.
I mean, that wouldn't be in range at first place. Cairo would be in first place.
Would it be? I think it'd be tied for first place if you summoned a Mongon, right?
Sumo Mongon? No, it's gonna be a 12. Oh no, you're right. Well, there's one Homba.
Yeah, so it'd be a 12-4 swing, right? Did you
Yes.
play Dora here? No.
Oh, apparently.
I mean, you do play a Dora.
Oh yeah,
you
yeah.
had to
Like,
play.
Yeah, you had to play a Dora. They didn't have an
I
option
meant like
slot.
the action. I just meant like the actual Dora. Okay. Well, Nami's weight is dead.
Yeah. I think we'll see an exhaust, and that'll be that.
Pyro could still get Tempai here.
True.
Has shifted, now needs a can get Tempai on like 1 pin, 2 pin, 3 pin. All the pins, as well as like all those tiles in Monzu.
Actually, could have taken that.
Yeah.
Oh no, the 4-pin.
It would have been just Tempai. But like maybe that late you're supposed to. Oh no, just get Tempai.
Yeah, there we go.
Easy.
There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezies.
Has to push the Formon, which like looks.
It's Nakasugi.
Kyrie, come on.
Kyril finally hits Tempai and is like, actually, it's too spooky.
I really want.
Yeah, well, the Formon really wasn't bad. Nakasugi against Navitas. Navitas obviously could have some sort of Shampoo, but it'd be kind of awkward with those discards.
Yeah. I just want to boo Cairo.
There's the 6.
Oh, that's a still Tempai.
Yeah.
If he's willing to push 3 pin, no.
Nope,
Right.
not willing to push
Or
3
6
pin.
pin.
I can kind of
Boo.
understand it. It makes sense-ish.
Boo.
I mean, Cairo. I mean, if Cairo Richi's would have dealt in.
Yeah,
I think there was 3 4 dots down. No, you had
like
the last 4 dots. The 3 dot is so hard to use. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Doesn't really matter. We're back into it.
Ion here.
Yeah. Kind of exciting. Also, Anastasia is going to do Honitsu, and it's going to be funny.
Yeah, could definitely happen. And by could, I mean probably should.
Yeah.
I mean, it is Chitoi Ishanten already.
Chitoi is not real.
Should be Rion Shanten, right?
Oh, those are 3 8s. I thought it was 2 8s and 2 9s.
Yeah, I was like, that's 3 8s. Which is kind
Navi's hand
of similar.
is looking kind of quick and just needs to find a 4 pin. Could happen.
White's okay. Yeah, that's nice.
That helps.
It does.
Just got
It's
cut
once
by
cut
Diana.
already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still like not bad by any means though. It's gonna be looking to just draw anything in Monzu and then you can play 5 pin.
Mm-hmm. What? Oh, yep. Gonna hard shot the
that's gonna be the
Honitsu. Big
bomb.
fan.
Yep. Just hard committing. I think like maybe you can play Hatsu there and like hedge Toy Toy because it's the same like points.
Yeah.
I mean, one Hatsu's already gone.
I think the interesting thing here to think about is they're at 16k. They kind of need some oomph.
I mean,
But Toy Toy and Honitsu are the same.
Yeah, like 50
Well, yeah, I know, but I'm saying
here plus like the 1800 in the middle is like a pretty significant jump.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like if they keep the green dragon, everything could go their way really well.
That's true. They could just end up getting Mongon.
Yeah.
3 months a fantastic draw for that Honitsu. Navi still is kind of drawing nothing, as we have come to expect.
Kyrill's...
see this and beat Tanya Shanten.
No.
Like actually.
Nagashi.
Oh no, it gets palmed. That was the delay. Interesting. Okay.
Oh wait, no, that's the 2. Yeah, duh.
I think I would prefer to keep the 9-mon. I think if you're gonna make that pawn, you should play 1-mon or Hatsu.
Yeah, the 9-mon really is nice in the hand. Oh, there's a 4 dot.
Fantastic draw for Navi here.
That's a great
but like
weight.
it's a good 2-tile weight.
Yeah, because the once cut white is actually really fun.
Yeah, the question here is Navi willing to play into the potential overflow Honitsu? Yeah, it just does it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We like it.
I'm a fan.
Carol's also Ishanten, by the way. This is gonna be a very awkward push to have to make, though.
I like the 7 pickup.
I don't think the 7 pickup actually helps him. In fact, yeah, so he's just folding.
I thought we were just gonna drop the 7 so, but yeah, I guess
Oh,
we're.
it's Tenpai for Anastasia. So here's where you would really want the 9 so in hand. If you have the
Mhm.
9 so in hand, your weight's now 7 9
Yeah, it's so good. But now we're just
And then
waiting
what?
on a 1.
Yeah, it's a hell weight.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
And now we're waiting on a 3-pin.
That's sure. All right.
Yeah, I mean, maybe not expecting to win as much, just trying to be a little bit safer, not dealing to dealer.
The
Yeah.
real annoyance here is like they don't have a good way to hit a fun tempai now unless they like draw the 6 or the 3 character, really, right?
Yeah. I mean, you can draw 5 mon.
Oh, that's furry 10.
You can take furry 10 on that even. You can just con the 8 mon.
True. Just con on it. Yeah, just do it. Easy peasy lemon squeezies.
Do it for the meme. Kairo's hand is like insisting on it being played.
It's like, please.
You can also draw Haku.
True. Yeah. Be interesting. There's the 8. I mean, that's
Okay.
a tempai. Yeah, it doesn't take it.
Yeah.
Okay, the 6-pin's Nakasuji. I'm just trying to figure out Kairo's discards here because the 8-pin wasn't safe when the 8-pin was chosen as the
Yeah, but
discard.
yeah.
It's just there was 3 of
Oh,
them.
Yeah,
it would have
he had
worked.
nothing
The
saved.
furry 10 weight would have worked.
He had nothing saved when he chose to cut that 8-pin. I think it was just like his furthest outside tile, and he happened to, and
Yeah.
he saw 3 of the 7-pin as well.
Yeah. Oh, there's 1 dot. I
Surely
don't
you cut this instead of force,
imagine.
though.
Yeah,
I don't think you
imagine
can
they
dodge
would.
this if you're. Yeah. Oh, what?
Yeah, Forso looks better. I mean, all the 3 so are gone.
True.
Oh, okay.
And we've seen a lot
Like,
of 2
Sozu looks
sos.
cheap.
Yeah. Oh
Now
no.
it's gonna come out.
Oh, it doesn't come out. Wow.
Or not. Whatever.
They're just too good.
Anastasia's got the hard soul read.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, 3-mon was Kibutsu, I guess. So
doesn't
I mean,
matter. Doesn't matter.
Oh.
Doesn't matter.
You feel really good about this if you're Anastasia, though. Like,
Yeah.
you see, oh, 1-pin would have dealt in. Oh, my God.
Yeah. But if we go back a bit, if they had just kept the 9, they would have won this hand several times.
Oh, yeah.
It just goes to show that the 9, or sorry, a triple with 1 tile next to it is a really good shape.
when you don't have a pair already. If you already have a pair in hand, it makes that shape significantly weaker. But in this case, there was no pair, so it was perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they pawned away their only thing that was functioning as a pair, which was, like, perfectly fine at the time. But you needed to keep the 9 mon.
Good
the
8
8-pin's
pickup
a
for
good
Navitas.
pickup for
Wow.
Navi.
Navi, the next game's supposed to start in 12 minutes. Come on.
Yeah, come on, bud. Come on. Hurry it up. We can't have these repeats anymore.
Yeah.
The game was going quick, then you guys paused, and now you're doing this? Not fair.
Yeah, I don't got time for this.
Yeah. There's not a whole lot else going on around the table. I mean, the only thing that can really fight it all here would be Dion has a pair of Chun, but
Yeah.
and now Anastasia's picked up a shape, which helps. But I mean, we're still pretty slow.
Yeah,
on
and it's
the
Ryanman,
whole.
Ryanman, Ishanten now for Navi. Gonna take the Adazuke-chi. Maybe feeling the that from our commentary that Navi has a fast hand. Totally can hear us. Gonna take this chi as well, probably. Yep. I like it. You can bluff Sanchoku or something.
I mean, could still get Sanshoku, actually. Doesn't have a 5th block and has the floating 7-pin.
Yeah, and would very much like that to get a Sanchoku Chundora too. I imagine Navi will hold on to this 9 mon here as a general safe tile. That is technically a tile that could help. Probably won't, but like it could.
And could is good enough, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when you have floating tiles, like 3s and 7s are generally like the best way to go about it. That's a different 3. It's a better 3. No, Diane.
Oh.
Alright, there's our Chun. I'm imagining this is just a 3-so.
Yeah.
Because it has the most overlap with the tiles that you already have in hand. So you'd rather just have like wider. Always love the other 3 call no 10.
That feels great. You're just like, how did I get here?
Yeah. See, this is why you should have kept the 3 pins. Good tile. Who cares if we would have
been for a 10.
Yeah.
Details.
Yeah. It's the little thing. You can't sweat the small stuff.
Yeah. I like Kairo's hand. I'm liking it more and more every turn. I don't know why.
Oh yeah. he's like a 2-so draw, and all of a sudden, like, in a pretty good spot.
Oh,
That's
that's
also
also
a
a
good
good
draw.
draw. Yeah.
Yeah.
Navi decided to get rid of the save tile and take the perfect Ishanten, just going for max
Yep.
efficiency.
Yep.
Yeah, the issue is, like, I like this a little bit. I think it really is just that he doesn't. I think he just doesn't want to play the Formon at the moment, as he thinking it might deal into Dion. But I think in this case, I'd like the other perfect Ishanten a little bit more. When you have possibility to draw the red 5, which is the indicator, so we cannot.
I imagine we'll see a 3-so drop here.
Yeah, it would make the most sense. It is also Genbutsu to the open player.
Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, now the hand is fairly good for Chiral.
Yeah, and if the Forso comes out again, I imagine we'll see an Avichi it.
Mm-hmm.
Wild that like some. Oh, okay. There's the format. Okay, yeah. Willing to just like jam it now and hopefully before it be. And Navi's going hopefully before it becomes dangerous, but also probably willing to pay into this because if Formon deals in most of the time, you're only feeding 2K.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they
It's not
randomly have
that.
Dora
It's
pair.
not that bad when you have 59K.
Yeah, the last thing you want to do is cut tiles around the Dora when you see players open like this.
Mm-hmm. I am
like
more than
forfeit.
happy. I'm more than happy to deal into like a
Just
2K
tosses
hand.
it.
Yeah, okay, there's finally going to be the Tenpai. Not the Tenpai you wanted, but the Tenpai you got.
Yeah, and... Oh, well. Perfect timing.
8
Yep. Ricci Dora 1, but it's going to be 50 Fu, so it's got like some kick to it.
The wrong
Only
player
one
drew
tile
the 8.
left on the wall for Dion.
Yep. Because Kyrill's hoarding most of them.
Yeah.
How's 5-8 pin look? It looks pretty damn good. Okay, no, it looks pretty mid. We see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. But they're all... Oh, hello.
And there's another.
Wow, all right. And there's the sumo. Wow.
Wow. Okay, that's
Good for
Final
you guys.
tile.
That's huge for Dion. It's going to get them out in front into second place.
But not by a lot. South 3. But, you know, we'll see.
Yeah, and as dealer, this is really
Ooh.
precarious.
I'm already loving this, the one across the pond.
Oh, yeah.
Almost
just like
double.
quick calling. The thing is that, like, Anastasia at this point, like, really just needs to pick up some points, which is big.
Yeah. This is like what, maybe a 3-han hand?
Like, you can get like Honitsu Toy Toy, Yakuhai, something like that.
Chan
Like,
great.
Yeah.
Yeah. South for Chiral? Do they keep it? No. Yep. Ooh, another double pickup though for Anastasia. Yeah, they really do need like Toy Toy or something. They need almost a Mangon. And I think it does help that, well, Dion's hand is okay shapes, but like everyone else's shapeage isn't fantastic, so they might actually be able to produce something.
Yeah.
Anastasia sadly having to drop the door due to the fact that they dropped 4.
Yeah. I mean, you could still like dream of it because
Yeah.
honestly, now, like I'm looking at this, like I really just want to go like Cheat Toy or Toy Toy.
I probably would have just cut the West and been like, sure.
I think you want to hold on to the West because it's a chance to get another Han.
True.
So, like I'm not particularly interested. Like I don't have any interest if I'm Anastasia in like accepting the 6-pin unless I'm going Honitsu.
And then you cut the 8s. Yep, there we go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
This is fine. This is fine.
But like either way, like we still could have been greeting the Dora.
Yeah.
Alright. Chiral is like in this really awkward spot where he's 2,300 points down and his hand is 2K.
His hand is garbage. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's also garbage, but it's also like 2,000 points even if it hits, unless you manage to swing
Well,
at another
sumo.
Dora red 5. Yeah.
So you
But then,
have to
like,
you have to keep the hand closed essentially, which is
No,
painful.
I mean you can open
Well, but
it.
you can open in sumo. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then like you're the last dealer and you can get sumo back below and it's sad and annoying.
Yeah.
oh god, it's only South 3. You
Yeah.
know what? Gun to my head, I would have said it's all last year.
It certainly feels like it with how long we've been commentating.
If it was all last, I'd be like, yeah, the sumo here is fine. But yeah.
Ooh,
Even-
is the Haku gonna come out here? No.
No.
I kind of hate it. I get it. I do get it.
Yeah,
because
but-
like you really want a Mangon here.
Yeah, I mean, and if you do get a Mangon, a Ron on either Dion or Chiral would flip positions.
Yeah, actually, in retrospect, yeah, I think this makes a lot more sense than I gave it credit for.
Oh, there's the green
Ooh,
one.
okay,
Doesn't
no, yeah,
matter.
green.
It's
Green's
rateable
too
one's
cut.
cut.
Yeah, green's too cut.
Or, yeah,
The
close.
real question is, if Anastasia draws east, do you con it?
Oh, absolutely. Your last
Yeah.
place. You just
Yeah.
can't. To me, it's the I'm interested. It's like, is she going, or are they going to pawn the 1 pin?
Yeah, that's a great question. I probably would. I wouldn't mind it at all.
That's at least like 5,200, right? Ooh, okay. So I
Uh,
want to switch here. I want to keep the 7 pin because of the potential for Toy Toy.
and you keep your
It's going
seat win because it's just good.
Hey, Lamau.
For a 10 instead.
You take
Hey,
it.
Lamau.
You have to take it.
I think being Senpai here is kind of worthwhile. Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
sad because it's just 3,000. Or it's do they have enough foo?
Well, you can still, what you can do still is palm the 7 pin or the 1 pin.
True.
And then just like pray that you draw like 5, 6 pin or
Or
something.
pawn both Hanakatanki.
Yes.
This is only 8 foo additional, so this is only 30 foo, right?
Oh, Carl cut out the door around them, by the way, but now has the potential for a 5, 6, 7 Sanshoku and has drawn the red 5 mon, so still probably gonna have a 2,000 point hand.
Hmm.
Dayan's
Yeah.
ooh, that is probably the best draw that Dayan could have gotten at this point. Well, 7 mon would probably be marginally better, but still.
Eh. Oh, we
Ooh, is this gonna
might.
be the 7? Will this be a push from Carl? No, not quite yet. I think trying to Mawashi in a way that lets him, if he draws like 4 pin or 7 pin, can play ooh,
Henpai
wow,
finally from dealer.
amazing draws back to back from Dayan.
I mean, but this weight is. I mean, the 5 of them are in the pond. 2 are on the left. So there's only 1 tile left in the wall.
Ooh, a
for
fold
Dayan
from
here.
Toyman.
That's all you need sometimes. Yeah.
That feels so depressing.
Yeah.
They're just gonna pray for someone to deal in, and maybe they can do that to catch up.
Yeah, it's a very awkward Oh, it is a furry Tenrichi.
Yes, it's also a furry 10 weight, yes. It's not only just a furry 10 weight, it's an awful weight when we see the table. Because the fours are there's 1 4.
Yeah. Carl's still trying to be Tenpai somehow.
It's a hell furry Tenrichi.
Yeah, they don't know it's a furry Tenrichi.
Yeah, they don't know it's a hell weight. It's a hell weight furry Tenrichi.
Yeah, so a 4 mon, easy. Easy 4 mon. Oh, 4 mon Haite.
Wow.
Yes, of course. Because Mahjong.
I
The
guess
game-
the Tanya.
The next game starts so soon.
Yeah. Alright, well.
Well,
Hey, at least we wanted to kill time between games.
yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Massive for Dayon there. Only 15k back from Navitas now, so Mangan Sumo would put Dayon in first.
Yep.
Or,
Anastasia feeling probably very unhappy about their position because now they need like a Hane.
Carl's hand's kind of
I mean, they're in the exact same position that they were. Their distance from Chiral is the same.
Yeah.
True, but it still feels depressing.
Carl's hand's kind of cracked.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of really crazy.
Come on, where's the Suwanko?
I want that
No, the
Suwanko, baby. I want it.
1-0's dead. 2 pins, 1 held. 6-0 is 1
It's fine.
held.
It's fine. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
West is 1 cut. Maybe we're just Chitoy. And we're sad.
Don't say that. Don't utter that cursed word.
Yeah, okay, we're Chitoy. Unfortunate. But like, pay Tonki.
Dora pickup for Dynon, huge.
Yeah, and these are really good cheat toy tiles too.
Anastasia's hand is quickly becoming solid.
Yeah, the issue is it's just not worth that much.
Yeah, my bad, Ennui. I did not mean to just immediately talk over you.
Yeah, I said basically the whole thought.
Oh, well, there's the cheat
There's
toy
the pay.
All right.
Yeah,
cut
Ricci waiting
nine.
on South.
1 cut 9.
It's
Both in the wall.
so sad though. It's 3 Han.
It's fine.
I mean, so
we
now it's
never,
just a rage because Anastasia with the Ishanten there.
I thought we were gonna see Ipatsu.
I think
I mean,
Dion
did Genbutsu first.
has
Yeah.
Genbutsu. And then honestly, might not have better than just playing the South. Or no, 8 months Genbutsu now.
3 pin is Suji,
Yeah.
but South would come out before Suji, I expect.
Rip the East.
Yeah.
What assumed. Okay, 1-pin
I don't know.
Suji probably looks better than South.
Oh,
3-pin.
cuts the 3 because the 6, yeah.
3-pin Suji.
I mean,
Okay, so it looks
Chiral
like
is also south, and that makes the south
yeah.
more dangerous.
Yeah, double south,
Yeah.
like it's one cut, but like double south is still like pricey, so you don't really want to feed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like they're playing every Suji they have in hand instead of the south, which is like fine.
It is interesting that they're playing like 7-pin and 3-pin Suji before the 1-pin, but
Yeah, I'm not really sure I get that one. Maybe they're just soul reading that is Chitoy.
Yeah, they can just feel it in their blood. There's
another
another
good too.
2. Yeah, not gonna keep it, I imagine.
Yeah, they might, because it fits into their hand now. No, alright.
Yeah.
Where's the last self? It's like, if Anastasia draws it, I think they push it. But if Navitas draws it, I think we're dead.
Yeah. The game should have the option to see the wall ahead of time.
I
So we can
agree.
just spoil everything.
Isn't that just what Marcel Plus is for?
It is interesting. I guess Anastasia wants to leave the option open to draw another Dora here. That's probably why we're not seeing a Ricci on this 6-mon.
Oh, yeah. Wait, that's... huh. I just like...
But it's Tanya Dora 1, and like you really need the points.
Yeah, I don't disagree. Also, Dion's starting to draw like some very awkward tiles. Make it a little bit harder to fold than they would have liked to. They're not getting Gembutsu.
No.
They don't really want to play the red 5 Nakatsuji. So they only have one like actual Suji left.
Anastasia leaving Tenpai.
Oh.
Oh, and now could
what
she
about the
into
6
Tenpai?
one? No, they would've just won.
Yeah, that's depressing. Yep, takes it. Okay.
Sometimes it's better to just turn your brain off and click Ricci.
There were a lot of reasons to Dama there, but like if Anastasia Ricci's, I feel like Dion certainly deals in to the
Dion
Chitoy.
now doesn't have anything left.
Yeah. Cuts the 3.
Wow.
Just
Gears.
the Ura Suji? Alright.
just raw raw.
Damn, alright. That's like one of the most dangerous tiles on paper.
It's totally live.
Oh wait, no, it was Suji. It was the 6-mon.
Oh, the 6-mon did just come out.
Was after. No,
no,
the 6-mon was after the 3-mon.
No,
it went 3-mon, 6-mon, 6-mon.
It got cheat.
Yeah, it got cheat.
Oh, because of the cheat. Okay.
It got cheat. Yeah, it got cheat. We forgot
now
about
we're
the
out
cheat.
of tiles again.
Now we're out of tiles again. Yep. And no matter what they're they dropped the Aka. Another Nakasuji.
This is gonna be the most satisfying.
Oh God!
Dion's gonna be so satisfied by this.
God, that's gotta sting.
Of course.
Wow, that.
Yeah. Dion's gonna be so pleased with themselves.
Dion's over there just like, damn, I fucking saw that shit mile away.
Oh man. Unreal.
All last. And
Literally,
good hand for
absolutely
Cairo.
tragic for Anastasia because I mean that was a must discard.
Yeah, like what are you gonna do there? Like damn.
Well,
incredible read or feel or just something from Dion.
It's just so depressing when you think if they had just re-cheat earlier, they could have just won. It's so sad.
Yeah.
It's such as life though in Mahjong. Dragon
from this hand, we may not be done with this game just yet.
Yeah, this is a really good hand for Chiral, and it's a Dragon Dora, so people typically are just kind of more scared. But I guess Dinon just drops it, makes things a lot easier on paper now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the last thing Dion wants is for Chiral or Anastasia getting it isn't as bad, but drop it early before Chiral has a chance to pair it up is another way to think there.
Yeah, but you could also just never cut it.
Yeah.
Because you don't really have the opportunity to increase your placement here, but this hand is probably good enough for Dion that I think it's fine.
Well, and with Chiral being dealer, you do want to be able to fight with this hand. If you're stuck with Dora in your hand the whole time, that's going to slow you down so much. Whereas if you can get a quick hand, which does not look unreasonable here, that's going to be your best way to secure position with Chiral being where they are.
Okay, there we go. I'm actually surprised that Novitas isn't dropping white. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it's like I think that was a very like worthwhile like small risk to just eat the Haku there because this is definitely a playable hand for Dion.
Yeah.
Karo just needs to find like anything around, like, just draw like Manzu, and Kairo's happy.
Navitas
Literally
might
any
just
Manzu.
get a Dama Pinfu here. I would not be
Yeah.
surprised.
Would need 3-pin.
Doable. It's doable.
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 Navi's hand's a little bit awkward.
Yeah.
But this kind of has like the safe-ish pair. Has the safe north pair.
Mhm.
It's Ishanten for no wait no yeah Ishanten for Dayan. I wonder if they'll take Richinomi if they happen to not draw the 3-pin Tenpai.
I would.
A better Ishanten now for Anastasia.
Yeah. Ooh, actually, yeah, very is it Ishanten? Oh yeah, it is Ishanten.
Yeah. Ooh,
Yeah,
good 7, I guess, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's better. I think you can just play 2-pin here, or you can play 6-pin.
Well, actually,
You can take the Ryankan and just aim for Pinfu. Definitely should not be throwing the 7-pin back though.
Actually, well, I was thinking about it. Like, they don't have a head if they keep this. I mean, they have the 2 heads. I don't know. It's awkward.
Well, you can play 6-pin then and just take the Ryankan for.
Yeah,
for
that's yeah. That is a little
try to aim
better.
you want as many draws to Pinfu here as you can.
True.
Because you do not want to have to reach this garbage.
Yeah. Reaching this does
Carl,
not feel great.
Carl's sitting here.
Especially once you get chased by Chiral.
Yeah, and Carl's sitting here is like, why is this hand not progressing? This hand is so good.
Yeah. It's sort of unfortunate.
Yeah, I think you could probably make an argument that he's supposed to keep the 5-star last turn in favor of either the 8-mon or the 2-mon.
I think you. Oh, I don't.
There's the Ricci. Yeah, okay, so it does take the Richinomi. Doesn't really look like a tile that's liable to come out from Chiral. It looks like Anastasia is going to try to stem the bleeding.
Yeah, I don't know how they can really recover from this game unless they like randomly turn this into a Yakuman. So it just it just couldn't work.
Chiral's found his way to Ishanten now, finally.
Took a while, but here we are. Yep. The issue is it's not a very good one.
I mean, it's fine, right? Like you're.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
it is.
Wanted.
Yeah, but
you just Ricci. Like it's not a good weight, but like it's fine.
And there's no reason not to chase here.
I roll. Interesting.
But there's nothing you can deal into that's gonna put you beneath Anastasia. Like
true.
You're not dealing into Suanko.
Yeah, it's like if you're gonna do. You have to postpone this then, I guess. But just like
we're just taking the better way. Sure.
Weight?
Sure.
Yeah,
this is fine.
5.
Now they physically can't deal in, and we might see a double roll.
Nope. Double roll would be funny.
It would be funny.
There is one 3-pin left in the wall.
I don't imagine Anastasia is going to drop the 3-dot.
You say that.
I say that,
I mean,
but...
Okay.
I mean, has been playing safe tiles.
Yeah.
I would just be fairly surprised with how they've already been playing.
Yeah, though the hand seems to insist on being something.
Yeah. Don't you love that when you fold in the hand? Try to fold the hands like, actually, but if like you just pushed, it would be really funny. You're like, please stop.
And then you get baited, and then you deal it.
Yep. And this looks like that's all she wrote.
Well, I mean, it's not all she wrote. There's gonna be
for this
we're
hand.
not done.
Yeah, we're not done. More like all she wrote for this hand. Sorry.
We are 10 minutes into the game 3.
Game 3 probably like maybe halfway done for some people. Who knows? Decent hand for Chiral. They could turn this into something.
No pawn from Dayan. Not gonna take the. Well, I mean, that hand is just such a mess.
Yeah, no, that'd be a decision.
Yeah.
Had 8 distinct Eternals and Honors on draw.
Yeah. I mean, you could just like aim for Hatsudora and just like pray. Or maybe you just like make the table like fear you a little bit.
Oh, double south. Now that feels a little better.
Yeah. All right, Navi, I need you or Dayan to win this hand. They deserve some happiness. I love you, Chiral, but like no.
You've already won one game. Take your
third.
third. That's like kind of positive.
Let us go.
Let us experience the last game, please. I was interested in it.
I also have to take off in half an hour, so I will probably have to
That's fine.
dip in the middle of game 3 and leave you two to it.
We may not be able to survive, but we might be able to.
Oh.
A lot of thought there on the 7-pin draw for Chiral. What do you think? What do you think was buzzing through their head?
Me, Tanya.
Me, Tanya,
Mostly,
me win.
Mostly just Dora acceptance, I think. Because
Yeah.
this hand, like, if this hand plays out the way that it's going, then it's just gonna be like, not only are the shapes bad, but it's gonna be cheap.
Yeah, I don't imagine this hand for Chiral being very expensive in any way, shape, or form.
Ishanten for Anastasia has
Yeah.
a Dora.
Yeah.
Just needs a pair.
Oh, there we go.
There it is.
All right.
All right.
Richie pin for Dora 1. Come on.
Wow, we're there. We're there. They
You're
might win
not
a hand.
catching up, so you do just take it.
You get above 0.
It's true. Get above 0.
Chiral has fairly reasonable shots at just getting Tanya out of this now, though.
God, a part of me would just want to deal in. As Navitas like, hey, maybe.
Yeah, the problem is that it's a league. On ladder, Navitas is absolutely trying to deal in right now.
Yeah. Another double. This one you've already dropped, but I don't know.
Dion's just gonna have such a horrible time getting the tempi here. You have to drop so much danger.
Yeah.
It's
so awkward.
Because if you should be putting Anastasia on like something fairly expensive, just because of the situation. And you can feed a Mangan but not a Hanuman, so it's not really like something you want to deal into.
True. Yeah. It's like the only
Kyle's
hypothetical. Oh, there you go.
There it is.
All right.
Chiral cheese the sumo, and they do get the Ura for the Mangan. Good for them.
Yep.
After
And that
a
makes
very rough game. That is 4K Kyle's gonna pay out.
Mm-hmm.
So gonna
Putting
be
them
slightly
below
more negative third.
Yeah. And then a great first for Navitas and a decent second for
Yeah, 37K is nothing to scoff at for a second place. Very nice plus 12 for the team.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what, honestly, like when you're that unlucky, it's just like it is what it is. Sazi was able to pick up some points at the end there, which is nice.
1 second.
All right, and we're into our last game.
Yeah, we're into our last game. There's the players while I put up the match.
Yep. We have
Bobo, Saimab.
Oh yeah, there. Yeah, Saimab, Bobo, Kinotora, and Curly.
Yeah.
Curly, I believe, is streaming his perspective. We could have just sent people to go watch it.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
And,
All right.
Things pretty even here in East 2.
Yeah, it looks like Bobo won a 1K 2K to start the game.
Mm-hmm.
There's 3 on sumo, and then Saimab has dealer Richie here for Richie Dora 1.
Yep.
Which she will win because we are goated. Let's go.
Yep. Wow.
Yeah.
We just knew.
Very good.
Impressive.
Saimab is my team. Oh, we got our second Uradora of the season.
Wow. Do you ever? Do you want
Have
me
you
to pop
checked
some
the stats
champagne?
to make sure you didn't get one earlier?
Oh, they haven't been updated yet, and I didn't watch the games. I know RPS was like Yakito, or like one hand and it was open. I don't know how much.
Wow. Curly's hand looks shiny, but we'll see if it can get across the finish line.
I'm going to be a hard homering Saimab.
I'm okay with any player winning on this table, but I have preference for Bobo because I predicted him to win.
I like Bobo.
Bobo's a fun player. Yeah.
Curly's hand is very shiny, and you can take this Tanya, especially if Formon comes out of Bobo's hand.
Yeah.
Makes speeding this up much easier.
I don't expect Formon to come out of Bobo's hand, but you still just
probably not.
When you see 3 Dora, the first thing you should be looking for any and all chances to open your hand.
Mm-hmm. That's a chance. I
don't think that's like your best shape. If you need to cheat that, then the rest of your hand is like gonna be brutal to fill in.
True. That'd be a very uncomfortable chi to take. Honestly, Bobo's hand is progressing quite smoothly.
There's been like 20 pause requests.
Yeah, it's been a very hectic day for the internet.
Yep. Not for this table though.
Yes, hopefully not. Fingers crossed.
Oh, and there's the third Dora for Curly.
That's so nice.
It's very awkward.
Awkward
now. Like, what
though.
do you
Yeah.
do?
I probably cut that. I don't
mean,
want to cut the Akka, but like I feel like I should.
Tumon.
No.
I feel like you can probably cut Akka and
I just cut
because like if you
Akka.
draw 1-mon, you're just happy with the Ishanten. Okay,
Yeah.
you know, Curly's greedy. Curly's
I mean,
one
it's
of
still
us.
Yeah.
it's still a complex shape, so it's not like it's horrible. This also keeps 3, 4, 5 Sanshoku alive.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. And I guess if you draw like the 6, I'd probably just cut the 9s, and then you're like, oh, I'm Tanyao. It's fine.
Well, if you draw the 6, you just discard the 3.
Why?
Like the 6-mon, you can just play 9-mon or something.
Yeah. And then you're Tanyao, and you can go open and smooth.
But why would you not take the Ish? Wait, what? Am I not understanding something?
No, 6-mon, not 6-pin.
Yeah. 6.
Okay.
Yeah. Not the dot. Sorry.
No, this makes sense.
Yeah. Bobo might actually overflow that 4-mon now.
Yeah, we'll see.
Called to a Haku Nomi Ishanten. Has the potential for a 4-5-6 Sanchoku as well if he can fill in the Sozu. Mob's hand just kind of hasn't gone anywhere.
No, it's pretty stagnant.
Kino Tora is unfortunately is playing with Blue Fuji, which is a good ladder character, but unfortunately just not a good tournament character.
Hmm.
Unfortunate flow mistake.
Yeah, they should play things like Joseph.
No one should play Joseph.
I got first in my game, so whatever.
Yes.
Kino's hand getting kind of. I mean, we have our second Anko now.
Yeah, potential for the Tanya San Anko here looks quite nice.
It is nice.
Also, can just get Tenpai on like 5-so or on 5-pin or 3-so.
Yeah, you had to shove that.
Show me the con.
Ah, that would have been so.
Very nice. And there's the Formon.
Yeah, what an amazing draw. Bobo is Tenpai, by the way, on the 4-so. Just a Haku no Mi, but you know, it's something. Ooh, can switch.
Yeah, Curly really needs to draw. Curly
Does not
really needs to get to Tenpai on 9-mon here, or 4-so for that matter.
Yeah,
Mhm.
there is a 9-mon for him to draw. Ooh, Ishanten now for Saimob.
Wow, there it is. There it
This
is.
is, I mean, it's
3-6. Yeah, wow.
Easy.
Ricci Dora 4.
Yep, we see.
And that's
1, 2,
all
3,
of
4,
Bobo's
5.
weights.
Yep.
3 tiles left in the wall for Curly here.
Yep. Kino Tora has an interesting endeavor here to try to fold this. Oh, we might see the 4-so come out and save us from this.
Mm-hmm.
I think you can reasonably play 1-mon here if you're Mob. Yep, I like it. And then you can play a 7-so. And you just try to
Probably.
You can actually try to fight this if you're Mob.
Ooh.
I think Bobo's gonna
8-so.
fold. Yeah.
8-so feels
No.
rough. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
that
you
might
see-
actually be what this might be Kino Tora dodging then with the 4-so if they push it. Yep. Wow. Misses it by a turn.
Wow, that's so lucky.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Bobo here, you see 1 out of the 7 Dora.
Oh yeah, for sure. And it is in your discard pond. Alright, it's a little bit harder now for Mob to push this. This 2-so is not your favorite tile. Actually, no, 2-so's good, but never mind. What am I saying?
Where are
Still
all these
3
dots?
tiles left in the wall for Curly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where are they? All dead wall? What's going on?
I'm going to choose to believe that Curly will not sumo.
Back to Tenpai on the 4-so,
Con.
which is no longer possible for Bobo to win on.
No.
Okay. Mob can just calmly fold out, but you can also just play 2-so here because it is Genputsu.
It might seem to them like it's a dangerous spot, but all they have is safety. So there you go.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like the 2-so was already pushed by Kino Tora.
And
All
we
right.
have basically one more go around.
Oh, Tenpai.
Oh, that's Tenpai.
Oh, it's Sanchoku Tenpai. You
It's
can
a
actually
pretty good
dominate.
one.
Discard a pin, yeah.
Oh, the 3-pin. Okay, no.
Nah,
Yeah,
not going out, though.
Bobo's not dropping that. What are you, crazy?
No, wait. I'd say 6-pin? Oh, wait, no. Oh, okay. Oh, 6-mon's not a tile.
No.
Surely not.
No.
Surely not.
I mean, you have the
Okay.
safety with the 8-pin.
Yeah,
You don't need to push.
Like,
No.
surely we're not pushing 6-mon there for
Wow.
just for Kate's head while first plays.
2 buried in the dead wall. Very unlucky for Curly.
I appreciate this because my team was dealer.
Wow, and this is a very, very good high pie for Bobo. Immediately getting rid of the bad 1-2 shape.
Yep.
Looking for like potential, just like Ipeko in the 4455 or
I smell
Joy
Suwanko. It's Suwanko.
Suwanko. Big
Yeah.
fan of Suwanko.
Yeah, big fan of Suwanko. Toro's hand it's okay. Ish. In some world.
Curly has 2 Dora again, and actually a really nice looking 7-mon draw there. Can play
Yeah.
out the 9/8 so if they want to. That would get rid of the Dora.
Yeah.
Sad. Yeah, I'm gonna choose to play for 6
Thinning
blocks.
out for now.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose to play 6 blocks and just kind of see what happens, which is very reasonable.
Big fan of
Bobo
6
goes to
blocks.
Dora.
Oh, another 8.
See, this is where you get punished for playing 6 blocks.
Yeah. Well, such is life.
Well, now
drops
you just
another
know you're gonna
2.
get Dora Tonki.
Now I'm
Yeah.
relatively confused as to why Tuzo came out there.
They're just hard shoving Dorotanki.
I guess, yeah. But
Oh
like,
no,
why
they just
wouldn't you
have
play-
new Dora. Okay.
Yeah, why wouldn't you just play 2
Or
4?
a
New
new
pair.
double. New pair is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
And now could get 789 Sanchoku.
I like
Mob has tiles.
yeah, Mob has tiles I don't love, but they could maybe work. Drops the Norse from Kinotora. They're like, I have a new double. It's kind of better. I'll just go with that route. It's fair.
Yeah, it's a fairly awkward hand to play. I think you could like justify playing 4-pin there, but like you kind of want to keep the 4-pin for a potential 4/5 Choker.
Oh yeah, we're Ishan 10
Perfect.
for Bobo, by the way.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Wow, that feels so great. I love drawing that. Fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, what a fantastic draw here for Bobo.
And Mob maybe gonna consider the Chi Toy route now if that one pickup. They're like, oh maybe.
Yeah, 4 pairs. Yeah, it's not really doing anything.
Good pickup for Curly though. Gonna really hard shove the door away.
And Curly is just not willing to give up his door at all.
I just realized they had the potential to Chi the 7-so and go for SSK. I just realized that. Huh.
That's like awkward though, because then you have to cut the Akka.
Yeah, you have to cut the. Oh no, you could just. They could have cut the 2-4 dot.
Oh yeah, true. Oh
Yeah.
well, that's Senpai.
Yeah, it's still Tenpai. Waiting on the 7-so.
You know what's better than a Dora Penchon here?
What?
Pinfu.
That is true. It's a shame that Pinfu did not happen.
Well,
it's
this
almost
could
as
have
if
happened if he had cut the Dora at any point in this hand.
It would almost be worth just the same amount of value, but the Eventual of Dama and stuff.
There are still 2 7-so left in the wall for Curly to get.
True. It has potential. That's a very scary tile.
Is it? With 6, 2, 2, 3 as your first 4 discards and 2 more 3-so
It's
after
just
that?
scary because like it's 7's consideration. It's weird. It also might produce Suji bait. Oh, they just
There it is. There's the sumo.
All right, Curly just knows.
Yeah, Curly just knew.
Curly just knows.
Oh.
If I like looked at that hand progression, I'd be so bad.
Yeah, they got those 2 so drops early on is just it's so good for them that they actually hit what they
Nothing
hit.
about the way that was played makes sense, but like you know what, it works out.
Yeah.
Now that's
Better-
a Hatsu pair and a Dora.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. No one else has a Dora, and oh, there we go. Simob does. All right.
Yep. She can use
And it is
that.
Cybom's win, so it'll probably hang out there for a bit.
Sure. Drops by Curly. No longer interested in Dora now that they've won once with Dora. They're a one-time dealer or one-time Dora person.
True. They figure they can only do this once.
Ishan 10 for Kinatora. Very early, no value, but
No,
Yeah,
but I mean, you still take it. Oh, that's a good pickup.
Ooh, okay.
It's a really good
Potential
pickup,
Sanako
actually.
now. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like this. You can also like shift this to a Tanyao if you can draw like 3-pin.
Yeah. This is a
Sanako,
much better
like,
hand.
Sanako potential Richi is fine, especially if you can get it like first row, early second row.
I remembered yesterday that Concealed Triplets is not a good hand to Ricci. I was like, oh yeah, you could just do Solanko, Dama.
You just sumo.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Easy.
Hmm. That's a good pickup.
Ooh. What do you toss here?
I drop the 1 dot.
One
Yeah.
and then intend to drop 4-pin next.
Yeah. Because it just makes the hand kind of fairly smooth. And you can go open if you so please.
Don't need to open on the 3-pin though.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, you're still getting rid of the 4 dot probably, right? Yeah. It's an interesting
not doing
shape, and
anything
I
for
think
the
they
hand.
piloted it pretty well. Yeah, that was good. I don't think a lot of people would probably do that. I think that was good shape. Now they have an interesting like resulting tempis that could be spawned out of this. Like a lot of weird things could occur hypothetically if they draw like yeah, that's one of them.
There's the easy one.
Yeah, there's the easy one. I was like, if you drew like a 7, you're like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it is Suji Trap now on a Richi Tanyo Shabo, which is pretty
Yeah.
good. Richi Tanyo Dora 1. So we might actually see 7-pin getting baited out. The problem is that they're both in Bobo's hand,
Yeah.
who is probably not very liable to get baited by this, who is also just like good handy Shanten. So
Mhm.
doesn't really feel the need to push the 7-pin.
True. Sadly, this was not a 7 pickup. 7 pickup would have been so good, but it doesn't matter.
Ooh, five so coming out of Curly's hand there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely just deciding to fight now that he has this Hatsu Anko. Could have folded out, but, wants a little bit more out of it.
Bobo having a hard choice, it seems here.
Yeah, this is not the easy. It's like, yeah.
Yeah. Choose to
6
pick
mon's just not like. It's 6 mon, I think, and 5-pin by themselves would be reasonable to push for this Ishanten, but having to push both of them
It's just so tough.
Yeah. So he's trying to find a world where he only has to push one, and has not found it. Yeah, so now it's just gonna be folding out. In terms of tiles in the wall, there are none.
Yeah, there are no. It has to be a Ron for Kinotora.
In terms of money, we have no money.
Oh, there goes the 5 dot.
Oh, hey, it's an Aka trap, right?
It's an Aka
totally
trap. They
that
yeah.
totally works for post Ricci, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
All right, it looks like everyone's just successfully folding out now.
Yeah.
But still, that's a pretty nice swing of points there for Kinotora. Gonna get them just that little bit closer to Bobo.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, Bobo's now Ishanten again, and can safely take Tempai with that 1 mon.
That's true, which is pretty huge. But
oh my
god,
I'm very happy that she successfully cut all 4/4. So
need 'em anyways. All right, well, we just move right along. The scores, honestly, now that we're in South, aren't that egregious, and this is a really nice hand starter for Kinotora. Yeah, I'd call this a toy hand.
Just need one more pair somewhere in here.
Or Suanko.
Or Suanko. I'm just saying, you don't have to jump to conclusions, but it looks like these things.
Also, Curly with a nice Markinar on the left.
Yeah. I love it when people think like, it's big 3 dragons. I'm like, they still didn't pair up those reds. It ain't anything yet.
Yeah.
If you mention it,
but
you
you're
curse
definitely
it.
not. You're definitely not tossing the red before, say, the west.
Oh,
though.
no, never.
Oh, I think in case of Curly, I don't think you're tossing the red before anything.
There might be like 3 reds discarded, and he might be like, I still could get it.
I mean, with 2 discarded, that's just a great show song and trap.
Yeah, true.
Good pickup though for Kinotora, just shape wise.
Yep, just Ishanten.
Yeah.
There is
concealed triplets.
See only one of.
Oh, let's do it.
Boring.
It's concealed triplets, maybe.
Yeah, but it's still boring.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, like, you definitely have to take the Ricci here.
Yeah, you take the Ricci.
There are 3 tiles in the wall for Sumo.
Yeah.
But, like, Suanko.
But Suanko, you're right. I hope they draw perfect doubles here.
Curly's just going to push this. Because Curly can push this.
Yeah.
Oh, now Curly could actually just get a Honitsu toy out of this.
Wow, that's
This is
gonna be
disgusting.
something. Oh, doesn't
Oh
matter.
no! Oh, the
It's a
Aki-
concealed triplet Akka!
Why is
Sumo,
it-
Sumo,
Wait a
Sumo,
second,
don't-
please press the sumo button.
Damn, that's some good shit. Oh, no, Ura.
That's still Richisumo Sanaka Dora.
Yeah, that's still good. Damn, that's some good stuff. Puts Kinotora in a
Kinotora into first, yeah.
yeah. Bobo out here just being like, man, how am I in fourth? What happened?
Yeah, this is what I call the Maj Soul.
Yeah.
Everyone is sumoed and dealt in a way that makes me lose.
Yeah, feels good.
Wow. This hand.
Curly has a good starting hand too, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know that I was called. I don't know that this is a good starting hand for Kinotora. There's a lot of junk.
Oh yeah, well,
It's
you know,
clearly Nagashi.
it's clearly Nagashi.
Mob's hand looks like it could actually probably be the fastest.
Oh, no longer Nagashi.
Well, rip.
Watch him drop the green here too, and it's just immediately back to back. Oh well, Bobo doesn't take it. Realizes that they want to stay closed. Kind of understandable if that hand actually, because
I mean, could theoretically open for Haku Dora Chanta, Haku Dora Dora Chanta if you end up Dora Tanki.
could also just casually hit SSK. That'd be kind of cute. Curly going open. We don't have a head yet, but we could probably remedy that. It's only first line. So we'll see. Things could get really awkward here because we all know that everyone basically has one North. So whoever pairs up their first North might be the happiest person, but I don't know if that's ever going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, there is one to draw. It's something. Ooh, that's a fantastic draw for Curly. It doesn't even have to be Honitsu anymore.
True.
And now Kinotora is going to go Honitsu.
No, I don't think they're going Honitsu. I think they're going full flush.
I mean, they just... Oh, yeah. They don't have any Yakuhai paired up yet.
Yeah. And, I mean, they'll probably Tanki the North if worse comes to worse, but, like, I don't know. Oh, they killed the North. All right. Then this is probably a full flush shove, maybe? We'll see.
I mean, it still doesn't have to be, but, like, that does make the most sense.
Yeah, I mean, you just jam for the flush. Though, at this point, like, if you drew, like, a 6-1, you wouldn't be that opposed to keeping it.
No, I wouldn't be angry about it at all.
Curly's now Ishanten.
Yeah, chooses to drop 3. Makes sense.
Only talent hand that's not in a block.
Yep.
Mob's hand is, like, kind of chugging along. There it is. There's the Ishanten.
Yeah.
Not like a great Ishanten, but it's something. It is, in fact, Ishanten.
It's something. Watch him draw the 5, and it's all A-okay. But then they also have to draw, like, a 7. It's not great. Bobo out here just praying for any tile to actually improve this hand.
Yeah.
I mean, is Ishan 10?
Yeah.
And just like pawn Haku and take Haku Nomi as well. Everyone's just kind of like stagnated for a while. Oh, that's Tenpai for Saimob. Furry than Tenpai. But Tenpai. Yeah, okay, doesn't take it.
What? Why not? Wouldn't it be? It would be so fun. There's a 5 pickup that's actually really good shape-wise for a double pickup.
Yeah, very nice fare for Curly. This is Ishanten now for Kinotora.
Yeah.
Not really the Ishanten you wanted, but it is Ishanten.
Oh.
Oh, doesn't want it.
I guess for 10, you know, not really interested.
I think we're also like not really considering how Sozu and the Chun look really bad to discard.
Yeah, they really
I mean,
do.
that's why the Chun isn't coming out at this point.
Sorry, I believe Saimob will draw a 5-pin and then reach on the Chun Tanki, and it will be good.
All right, and now the fake Honitsu has been revealed for Curly.
Yeah, but
although the 2-so 5-so is the weight.
It's still a manga.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we're back to Tenpai. Back to Tenpai. You might as well take the Tenpai at this point, just in case.
Well, yeah, because the 4 and the 6 are your best floaters. Like, what are you going to keep the 9-pin for?
Yeah. It is Shompai, though, which is like a little bit sus.
The annoying
The
part
9-pin
is
Sotagawa.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Oh, Bobo's
Yeah.
weight pays out.
Yep, finally gets that Haku.
Yeah, 5'8" weight.
Okay, one mon looks pretty okay to discard if you're mob.
And this is a very live weight for Bobo, despite how late it is.
It is one. We see. Oh,
Ho ho ho!
oh! Would have to push the live tune.
That'd be scary. Does it?
Does do it, but dollars.
Does.
Oh, okay. Oh, and mob's gonna deal it.
Yeah,
Honestly,
to
like, very nice
Kinotora.
play from Kinotora. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a very nice play.
Bobo finally thought he was gonna be happy, but no.
No.
Welcome to South 1, repeat 3.
Yep. Alright, I do believe I'm gonna have to take off at the end of his hand, unfortunately.
Understandable.
Ooh, shiny hand for Kinotora.
Yeah.
And also can easily be made into a Tanyao.
Mm-hmm. This might be fast, depending on how people want to play it. I know Bobo didn't take the Puln last time, but they might if the green comes out. Mob has a double white as well. Though they might hard shove Honitsu here. Side mob, that is.
And if they do hard shove Honitsu, that'll slow down Bobo as well.
Yeah,
Nope, it's just gonna take efficiency.
Interesting.
I mean, this could still be Toy Toy Honitsu.
True, it's true.
Yep, looks like that's what we're going for. So honestly, just like cheating 2/5 so is also very okay. You never really like give a Honitsu credit for being like this close this early. So could still see those tiles coming out of Kinotora. Especially because the 2 and 3 so don't necessarily fit into their hand. Bobo is actually Ishanten for Chanta Sanshoku. Unfortunately for them, the 9 so is okay, so they're gonna give up on that, or at least like go for a more guaranteed thing because of how hard it is to get the 9 so, and that's gonna be a Ricci Dora 2 from Curly. Potential weight on the door. Oh, we're gonna deal with the 9-pin, aren't we?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yep.
Maybe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not really much you can do about that one.
No. The Apotheosis stings, though.
Yeah.
No Ura.
No Ura. Still for Han. Yeah, still Mangan. Oh. Look at that. Second place. So close. But luckily for us, we have more hands to go. South 2. Anybody's game, technically still. It's not out of the ballpark to say Bobo or Cymob can't recover from this position.
Especially both with dealerships still left. There's a lot that they can fight with.
Yep. For sure.
Ugh.
Okay.
Mob
Anyway,
with the
that is-
ugliest Itsu.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is going to do it for my time available today.
That's fine.
Kind of forgot about something, but that's okay. So I will leave you guys to it. Have
All
a
right.
good one, everyone, and best of luck for the rest of the game.
All right. Bye, Max. Have a good one. Alrighty. Now that we've got that pesky Taylor Swift fan out of the way, let's get back into Mod.
Bobo's hand's progressing okay. It's just like all of these draws just keep being just a little awkward. Like you can't really get rid of the 5-pin at this point. You still have floating Yakuhai that aren't doing anything for you.
That 3's awkward, but like you get rid of the honor suits and you just hope everything's gonna work out. They might honestly be a cheat toy hand, and they're just gonna have to accept that. We'll see. 3 dot. It's so hard to throw away Self when you need this value.
And it's still live.
Yeah.
So
if it was like
here.
cut once, maybe you're like, all right, I can convince myself, but it's live, and you're just like, oh, okay.
The more interesting question is, why is Curly holding on to the South?
I don't know.
The West
Just
is
re-
their win, at least.
They really just like the South. All right. Big fan. Fair enough. They are just actually.
And Bob's hand.
Sorry, I was just gonna say there's actually cucking Bobo's knowledge. That's all they're doing. Mob's hand is very
Mob
awkward.
immediately drawing another 8-mon. Yeah, I mean, was able to get rid of the 1-2 pinch on in the Pinzu, but
Yeah,
still have the 8-9.
the fives. Okay, that
There
makes
we
that shape.
go.
There we go. Now we have a shape. Now we can be proud of the hand.
And now
It's
we can actually
ten.
just totally get rid of the 8-9 as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say technically we're 6 blocks right now, which is I personally like 6 blocks, but not really in the mid game like this. At this point, you're like, well, I'm in a weird spot.
With the
It
1
you.
pin being the safest tile in hand, I almost would have discarded 8 pin first.
Mm,
Just to make
oh.
fighting a little bit easier as dealer. Bobo finally getting a Ricci here, taking the 3-pin 9-mon Shabo.
Yeah, they
It
could
is
get
just Ricci
concealed
Dora 1.
triplets. They could get
Oh, it
concealed
could
triplets.
be, you're right.
Yeah. Last time we saw concealed triplets, someone assumed it, so who knows?
How live is it? The only issue is there's only one 3-pin left in the wall, it looks like.
Yeah. Cymob would have to be convinced to drop their 9 characters, which could happen if Dora comes out. They might think it to be safe, but their hand's so far away that I don't think they need to do these things.
Ooh, Curly is Tempai, and Kino Tora's 4-mon, 7-mon are really abandoned in hand.
That's
It's probably
the last
playing
3
defense at this point.
Bobo's just cursed. Oh, this is an awkward spot. Drops the 9 dot. All right.
You are gonna have to make some sort of commitment though. Are you willing to drop the 4-pin?
Oh, that's awkward.
To deal into Curly's Dora 2, Haku Dora 2 across the way.
I mean the 7's so dangerous. I don't think we see it come out. I think we just see a 6 bamboo drop or 4, yeah. Or Curly
oh,
sumo.
but the sumo.
Yeah. This is Curly's game to win. Well, that's a great spot for Curly to be in. 45k. Cymob is very unhappy because they're now 18k. They don't have a dealership left. It's South 3. If Bobo wins this hand, it could be huge.
Oh yeah. I mean that would put Mob at such a disadvantage. Kino Tora doesn't have a dealership left either, so that makes things a little bit more awkward for chasing down Curly here.
Kino is probably just gonna go quick and fast. We'll probably see the Reds get pulled. Hopefully pick up a Dora. They do a 2-han action. It makes Curly actually have a fire under him for his dealership because like he could just lose. It would just happen maybe.
Yeah. I mean, Bobo, Kino Tora, and Curly all have good hands here.
It's true. It's true.
Curly's is probably the best. I mean, it's not. There's no complete shapes in it yet, and there's 2 complete shapes in Bobo's hand, but all of the shapes are.
It's
workable.
definitely the fastest, that's for certain. And now that pickup for Bobo.
Okay, that's huge.
Yeah, that's really nice. Drops the 1 dot, trying to go for a 1-head theory shape. I kind of like it because it's fine.
Well, and that leaves the least overlap to get your 5th block in, and you definitely want to hold on to Dora being as far behind as you are.
Yeah.
The draws have been awkward for Kino Tora, not really getting any advancement here.
Does Curly go open? Boom. Yep, that seems par for the course, yep.
Question is, what do we toss now? I mean, technically the Akka would have been the most efficient discard.
Yeah,
and you don't need the value.
No, you really don't. And now the hand's still kind of awkward. No, apparently not. Wait, why?
Wait, but why? Okay.
Maybe
Toy, I guess you're really forcing the toy. Okay, that's what it is. You're forcing
it has to be a
toy.
forced
If you draw
toy.
another 5, then you can discard one of your other pairs. That's what it is.
Then you're just eating big. I still don't think I could have done that in my heart because like you have 45k and like if you lose this hand, it's devastating. It's you're in such an awkward position if Bobo wins this hand also too, especially on you.
But Bobo's still kind of stuck here.
I think we're gonna see more of a hard shove from Bobo here because I don't think they have a choice.
It's kind of awkward, right? Because a sumo hurts you a lot, but you are still in a
Wow,
position.
damn. Just draw the
There it is.
5. Yeah. The issue now is we're still not Tenpai, though.
Yeah, and these are really bad tiles to call.
Yeah, like, no one's dropping the 5s, probably.
In Kinotora.
Yeah, Kinotora might drop the 6. It's possible. And that is Tenpai for Bobo.
Tenpai.
Yeah. Could have Dominant for Itsu if you're insane, but I think we just take Riichi Pinfu.
Yeah, and with the 2-5 so though, that weight is pretty bad in the wall. There's only 2 left. 1-2 so, 1-5 so.
Yeah. And now Curly's in an awful spot, right? Because like it just feels so awkward to play this hand now.
Didn't con the white dragon.
It's true.
I mean, a very safe tile.
I imagine they're gonna throw it for safety. I hope if they con this tile, they're so crazy.
Oh wow, Tuso coming out
That's
for Mob.
So painful for
Best
Mob.
case scenario for Bobo.
Wow.
No Ura, but still, I mean that's a
so
huge
close.
2,900 points.
The true shame that Curly did not con the white. Truly a shame. Interesting hand for Bobo. Look at all those doubles from the get-go. 3 doubles, but honestly interesting shapes too. We'll see if it can come together.
Yeah, they're just has good floaters though. So I mean the 4-so and the 6-mon might help you get rid of some of your Conchons.
And this looks like that's
3-pin, very nice.
Yeah. I think we're gonna see some interesting movement from Kinotora if they can get that green south moving the ways they want. Yep, drops the west. Another double.
Oh, another pair.
Oh god, it's so awkward. Do you cut like the 1-3? Yeah, okay.
Starting with a 1 because you can still shift this towards Tanyao.
Yeah, potentially.
Early could get a 1-2-3 Sanshoku.
Yep. I don't think the 1-2-3 Sanshoku is going to happen due to the fact that I think Kino and Bobo's hands are going to be somehow a little too fast. But we'll see. 7 pickup really good for Curly though.
Yeah, that's huge. Now you throw away the 1-2 pin Chan.
Yeah, probably. Unless he really wants Dora.
We do know Curly be loving some Dora.
I'm gonna bet it's gonna be the 1-3 bamboo. Oh, it's the 1-3 character. Doesn't like the Itsu
doesn't
either.
want the Itsu.
Yeah. All right.
Another reason, something to think about when you're choosing what blocks to throw away. The 1-3 mon is kind of nice because they're both safe to dealer. So if dealer reaches later and you want to be able to like progress your hand around them, that gives you 2 tiles that you can throw while you still try and build it elsewhere. And there's the
look at the pain! The absolute punished. Damn.
I mean, you'd be Ishan 10 for Pinfu Itsu Door 1.
Pretty good. 5 can't work in Bobo's hand. Oh, it takes it anyways. All right.
Would have been Tenpai here.
That's a shame. I can kind of understand that because like we're not really using the 4 dot anyways. Tenpai there for Kinotora, unsurprisingly. Wow, another double. Hilarious.
Well, and Kinotora doesn't need anything big here. I mean, 2 Han is perfectly fine. That puts you.
Oh yeah,
that gives you so much
happy.
flexibility and all last.
Yeah.
Tenpai for Curly. Are we gonna see Riichi waiting on Dora?
Nope.
Cannot win this.
Doesn't matter. Casual sumo. 2 Han. So Curly's still in the lead, but not by a lot. This is actually really close for 3rd and 4th and 1st and 2nd. So we'll see what happens.
We got 2 different duels going on here. Curly with a pretty decent hand. Kinotora with exactly the hand they needed though. 2 Dora and a pair of Chun. Like this is a call and go if I've ever seen one.
It's an interesting situation because you can think that this duel is happening between like each other party, but like the other players might decide the duel for you in a sense. in the sense of like let's say Kinotora goes open and then also does like I don't know dunks on Bobo. Then Saimob's out there going wild. Like yeah, well that was fun.
Yeah, it makes things very complicated. Mob has lots of very nice shapes. Just needs to get rid of a couple of gross ones, and we're gonna see the Pinchon cut now.
Makes sense. It makes sense. It's so awkward for Kinotora unless they get that triple red soon. Like they need another double.
I mean, if the tune comes out, you obviously take it. Like you can find a pair somewhere.
Yeah, you'll find a pair. You'll find a pair. Life finds a way. It's okay. No, oh, there's a pair.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Big fan.
I might even cut 8, 9 pin first, just because. I mean, the overlap with the 5, 6 pin is just so freaking bad.
It's so bad. Having that 7 weight on twice is so awful. Like we don't want that to be our result down the road. Really good tile pickup. We might now see the 8, 9. Yep.
There it is.
Hands much cleaner now. Another 8 pickup for
There's
Curly.
Tempai. Oh no, not Tempai. There's no pair.
It's very close though.
What do we take? Which Ishan we want?
It's weird because I think I don't think you want this.
I kind of like the 5-mon cut. You keep the 6, 7, 8 Sanshoku alive.
Well, no, you don't have a Shanshoku anymore.
No, you do 6, 7, 8 because you could discard another 5-mon. And then
I thought you meant I thought you meant like keeping. Sorry, I thought you meant the 5 cut was good. I was like, no, the SSK is dead now that we've caught the 5.
No, the 5 keeps the 6, 7, 8 Sanshoku alive.
Yeah. The 8 cut was the way to do that. Yeah. Doesn't take the Tanyao. Interesting. I mean, it makes sense. They don't really want to wait on the 6, 9, and it's understandable.
I still think I take it.
Oh, there's the red.
There's the
Kinotora, super happy about that, I'm sure. What do they drop?
7
Probably one of their. Oh, interesting. Keeping their 2 doubles, so they're gonna try and do some pawning action. It does make the final shape a lot easier to pilot.
And there we go. There's Tempai.
Yep. I imagine we'll see Akka.
Real bad.
Yeah.
So 8 pin, 7 mon. There's 2 of those left on the wall. One each.
Oh, there's another 5. Doesn't really do too much for us.
And it's also perfectly safe.
Yeah. Oh, there's the 8. Will Saimob toss it? I don't think so, because it fits.
Oh no!
I don't know if it fits anymore.
It out.
It might not fit.
Who's gonna come first, though?
Well, there's Tempai for
and now we're gonna have a
Curly.
Richi. And this is it. This is the Sanshoku Tempai. You Richi on the 5. No! Richi on the 5 mon.
Yeah, they had to drop the save 5 to get the SSK chance here. You're not wrong. Kino switching their hand up there to the 7 weight. Interesting maneuver. I don't think they need the extra value, but we'll see if it happens. And Curly slams Side Mob into the dirt. That's gonna hurt. Well, no SSK though.
It's a Mongon. It's a dealer
it was a dealer Mongon. You're right. Yeah.
But as it is, I mean, this is still okay for Mob. I mean, you're starting off with a red 5. All you need is a Mongon. A Mongon run on anybody with the Homba will put Mob in 3rd. So you still have a very clear win con.
See, I finally understood what you meant by the SSK weight, but I was like, no one would drop 5 character that late into the game. And then it became safe, and I was like, oh, okay, now I guess the SSK is fine. Now it finally all made sense. I doubted you, and you were correct.
I was getting a little confused by what you're saying, but I was like, he'll figure it out.
I did figure it out. I was like, oh, it's because we're believing that the 5 is going to be safe later. I was like, oh, yeah, I guess that's true. Uh,
And we're holding on to this Dorohatsu, which I mean, which is fine. We have other
yeah,
stuff that we can cut
yeah,
first.
it's perfectly
We
fine.
again, a lot of Pidchons have been hanging around in hands
It really
that we've
has.
seen today.
Yeah. I would say that no one's out of the running actually right now. Cybermob could build a Mongon from this, from their hand. And honestly, it's only 6,000 points for Kinotora, so like a 3 Han sumo probably does it, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
with the Homba.
Yeah, with the
Or wait,
Honma.
it's 6,700. That makes it a little bit
Uh,
more awkward because you'd be 2K 1K, right?
yeah,
Which
you'd
would be
go
6K and then another 400 with the Homba. So you need just a little bit
a
more.
little bit
If someone
more.
tosses out a Ricci stick, then you're good with 3 Han for sure.
Yeah.
Or if you can get 40 Fu.
Yeah, just get 40 fu, it's easy. I mean, if you're gonna sumo, hopefully it's a 4 Han hand anyways. We shall see. Good pickup for Curly, though. Wow. Might see an SSK 789.
Mob has 4 pairs.
Yeah.
Chitoi Tanyao Dora 1.
They might.
6,400 isn't enough if you roam somebody else is the only issue. So you need to Ricci to get up to 8K.
Mm-hmm. We'll see. We'll see.
But Bobo's hand is very nice.
Yes. Very nice.
And I'm sure Bobo would like to just end this. You don't
No,
need to mess
Bobo
around.
doesn't want to be here anymore. Bobo's like, actually, this kind of sucks. Get me out, please.
A lot of thought going into this discard for Curly. Tossing the 8-mon.
Mm-hmm.
Wants to keep this 789 Sanshoku.
If
I mean,
Kinotora
yeah.
just drops this red dragon, things become so much more simpler on the board. But just holding it for their dear life.
I mean, Kinotora going for the 567 Sanshoku.
Yeah.
And once, I mean, if you get Sanshoku, Yakuhai, Dora 1, or no, I mean, if you get like a red 5 or something, and there we go,
Okay.
there's the Ricci. And this is what we were
Alright.
saying. You had to have the red 5. You have to call Ricci because if you roll on anybody other than Bobo, you only get 6,400. So this Ricci brings it up to 8K roll on anybody, which is enough. Now it is a 5-pin, which is undesirable, but
yeah, if they
can't be
sumo and they Ura too, is it enough? It's a Hane, right?
I mean, yeah, I mean, there's no scenario in which Mob gets second.
Yeah, no, there's
So
no
if they can
scenario where
call
Mob
roll
gets
on
second.
anybody,
No,
they're good.
no. Unless like a con happens and still doesn't do anything. Doesn't work.
If there's 2 cons and then Curly
Yeah,
deals
2
in
cons
directly,
and
or
there's
Kino deals in
Ura
directly.
6, then it's great.
But this is Tempai for Bobo on the left, waiting on 6-0,
I imagine,
which is for a 10.
I feel like Kinotora just should. I feel like I would want a hard shove. Yeah.
And there it is.
Yeah.
And thanks to the Ricci, that is going to be enough for Mob to get third. So a very, very good play there.
Yeah. 8K. Wait, is it enough?
Yep.
Yep, with the Honba. Just enough with the Honba. Wow. Putting Bobo in last just goes to show that Saint players aren't real.
They don't exist.
Yeah.
But that was
Plus,
a very hard-fought game.
Yeah. I think I wouldn't be too angry if I was Curly. Plus 3/3 is pretty nice. And I wouldn't be too angry if I was Bobo either. Minus, it was a decent 4th. Like, this is a close-ish table, honestly.
Yeah, minus 26.3 for a last place is pretty good. If you're gonna if all of your lasts are that thin, then you're feeling pretty all right about it.
It looks like every game was actually kind of fairly close this time. Only actual sort of bad 4th was Shiro Ichigo, and Gris 5th was kind of low too, but not horribly.
Yeah, that's pretty average, honestly.
Yeah.
So after the bonkers nature of the entire first round of games, where everybody was like above 50K, it seemed, just kind of in and out chill.
Yeah. Just forgot that I'm actually W League in the name, and I was like, oh, that's not me. What the hell? That's so weird. But it looks like Sylveon did pretty well this week, and Reiwa got a second as well, and Wataru got a really high second too. Honestly, it's I think I don't know if the standings have been updated completely yet, but let's see where in God names it is. Where is it? Is it standing history? No. Game scores, player stats, individual.
Well, if it's not in game score, it won't be in standings.
Where is this? It's in standings.
Standings is where the teams are. We just can't
there,
see it right now.
There we go. Because there's too many things. Well, this right. Let me refresh this page. There we go. That looks just about right. We have a negative up in the top 8. Yo, that's beautiful.
-1.
That's just absolutely beautiful. So honestly,
so we're now halfway through the W League Season 3, and we've got a very interesting distribution here, where -1 and -3.6 are 8 and 9, and then there's a 20-point jump up to 7th with your team, and then a 30-point jump from 9th to 10th.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that we have basically 5 teams above 100 is just sheesh. Jeez. But I mean, as we've Magic Cat recovered apparently, because they were down here earlier today. But just goes to show,
the first game they were down at 20, so they took 80 points in the second two.
They truly are Magic, gotta say. But as shown, people, if they do take a huge fourth, they are not safe yet. Especially if they took 2 huge fourths. That's possible. There's still quite a few weeks to go, right? As you said, halfway through.
I mean, half the season.
Yeah. Week 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 left. Who knows? We knows. Then we cut off, I believe, right? Exciting. We cut off at week 10, right?
What do you mean? After week 10.
Yeah, after week 10, we cut off, I think, right?
Yep. So all of the green names will stay. All of the white ones will go home and eat popcorn.
And, don't write out in the names of Hades. Maybe they will get nothing but first from here on out. Especially also Dama Dame. Maybe they'll just get nothing but first.
They don't really need nothing but firsts. I mean, there's 5 weeks. Right?
Yeah, there's 5 weeks.
3 games every single week. So that's 15 games. If across 15 games you average 15 per game, which is like a reasonable third, that's like a good third, then that puts you right at ±0 almost, which right now could be in contention for the top 8.
Yeah, we'll see. It'll be a fun thing to see the next coming weeks. Around week 8 or 9, I think people should start thinking maybe I need to prioritize hitting people more so than like winning their games, if that makes sense. Especially week 10. Week 10, there will be a lot of, I think, targeting going on. It happened last year too, or last season.
I mean, there's no reason for inter-team positional play at this point, because I mean, these standings are just going to be completely different by the time we get to week 9, like you said.
True.
People are going to be taking their own team's position into standing a lot more right now. Like, if you're in those top 3, you don't have to push as much. If you're in the bottom 3, you've got to push a lot more.
And I do believe that'll be it for us today. Not much else to say really about all of this. We will be in week 6. So there's the schedule. I'm sure you guys can find it yourself. It exists on the Google Sheet. And with that, thank you very much, everybody, for watching for W League. I am Whale, and I was also helped with Ennui and also not Navita's Max, but Max is now gone, but still did a great job. So thank you very much, LPY.
Yep, and I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of the day.